my screen. Her smile, it shines so bright. She's a queen with every scene. In the morning or the night, recipes and good vibes flow. Every video a gem. Her confidence, it grows and grows. We're inspired like her friends. Unstoppable Flora, she's got that power. Spreading her aura, blossoming like a flower. Through the highs and all the lows, she remains so strong. Her spirit always glows. She's where we all belong. With every like and every share, we feel her energy. No storm too strong, she can't bear. She's setting us all free. Unstoppable Flora, she's got that power. Spreading her aura, blossoming like a flower. Recipes and good vibes flow. Every video a gem. Her confidence, it grows and grows. We're inspired like her friends. Unstoppable Flora, she's got that power. Spreading her aura, blossoming like a flower. Through the highs and all the lows, she remains so strong. Her spirit always glows. She's where we all belong. Every share, we feel her energy. No storm too strong, she can't bear. She's setting us all free. Unstoppable Flora, she's got that power. Spreading her aura, blossoming like a flower. Through the highs and all the lows, she remains so strong. Her spirit always glows. She's where we all belong.
Battles got power, Florabella stands tall. Every drip, every drop, watch the haters fall. Channel sharp as thorns, ain't taking no mess. Scroll through her feet, feel that queen's finesse. Vine single tight, but Flora breaks free. Roots so deep, can't mess with her tree. From the mud she rises, roses from the dirt. Every comment section she lays down hurt. Flora's anthem, blooming under pressure. Resilient, resolving, no lesser. Florabella's reign strong and relentless. Beauty in battle, queen sure defenseless. From the garden green to the concrete wall, Florabella, unstoppable nature's child. Leaves whisper secrets, she's the loudest shout. From the channel buzzing, she never backs out. Seed of strength, through seasons she grows. In the face of doubt, her spirit glows. Cameras ain't a limit, she branches out. Thorns in her crown, she wears it no doubt. Flora's anthem, blooming under pressure. Resilient, resolving, no lesser. Florabella's reign strong and relentless. Beauty in battle, queen sure defenseless. Flora's anthem, blooming under pressure. Resilient, resolving, no lesser. Florabella's reign strong and relentless. Beauty in battle, queen sure defenseless.
Okay. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I'm just getting ready to start the show. If you guys can do me a favor, hit the like button on your way in. I'm going to get started in a few minutes.
Talk to someone else, cause I can't talk to bro boy. I can't talk to bro boy. I can't talk to bro boys. I can't talk to bro boy. I can't talk to bro boy. No, I can't talk to bro boy. playing bitch and I saw it to be. Snakes in the grass so they harder to see. My brother would give up his life to the O. He told me he'd go be a martyr for me. Said that she ready to corner the 6. I hit up Pauline and charter the B. Ain't really leave, but I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm riding around in Atlanta with Sav, cause that nigga been going harder than me. Nothing to change, I'm just harder to please. Ferrari is making an SUV. We ain't got a choice, we ordering these. Shout out Noel for recording the V's. He know where this shit about to go. Cause nobody touching the flow. They say you alone at the top, but it's gotta be lonely below. You was getting ready to diss, but don't even mention the hoe. And don't even mention the foe, unless you was trying to go pro.
Whoa, I got more strikes than Adidas.
Yeah, I got the stripes you fuck.
I don't chase bitches, I leave them.
Hoes screaming like I'm
I don't get mad, I get even.
Treat you niggas like a puzzle.
I don't get mad, I get even.
Treat you niggas then you
Whoa, all that foundation she wearing, she thinks she QC. Telling I like sneaky loose, you with me. You must be Coach K, cause you ain't P. I'm on the jet like my last name Lee. 2 sticks in my hand like I'm playing a Wii. G-Block babies will spank you for free. We rough niggas up, now they begging for peace.
baby.
Stepping on shit out in French in my toe. One in I toe, I'm so OVO. Halloween coming, he wanna dress up, but he don't need no costume. I'm turning on ghosts. She called me mucus, I stay in her throat. Still hit that boy, got his ass hitting notes. My niggas were mad,
So you know where this shit about to go. Cause nobody touch.
Okay, everybody. Okay, let me get into the show. I don't want to kill you all with a live, not a live, an intro that is 12 million hours too long, right? Because we all want to get into the material. We don't really want to sit here and listen to some funky beats, okay? As much as I have plenty of them. Now, welcome, everybody. We're here for episode 30. Okay, episode 30. If you're catching the show live, make sure that you guys are engaging in the chat, hitting the like button for me because it's appreciated. It helps the channel. It helps to really push me into the algorithm. Now, I'm going to say this. I have been seeing some random people that I've probably never seen interact with any of my content, make some interesting claims, tag me in posts and things like that. It's a waste of time. Okay, I'm not going to go back and forth with you. The 0 people who like your posts should be indication enough that you should probably stop mentioning me. But I just wanted to say that somebody was trying to say that I was stealing viewership or something like that. I don't have to do that. Just because you haven't figured out how to make YouTube work for you doesn't mean that I am scamming views or anything like that. It's very weird that people who I've never seen interact on my channel before would tag me in a post and claim that I'm buying viewership. It's insane. So anyways, let's get into the show. Today, the subject matter is baby mama and baby daddy drama, right? You know, usually when we talk about this subject, we tend to focus on the baby mama, but trust me, baby daddies bring just as much drama to your life, to your situation. The whole role of a baby daddy and baby mama, I think, is a conflict role. That's why I don't like the name. You know, labeling theory in sociology tells you that people become defined by their labels. And I think that people who are labeled baby mama, baby daddy, they're just bound to be trouble and a mess because the name and all of that, the label is a trouble and a mess. All right, so the first one we're going to get into is somebody who busted in this poor granny's door looking for her child. All right, let's get into it.
Did you see her go into that unit upstairs? Yeah. You did see her go into that unit?
I stood here and the door, so evidently she went in because I heard her. So that's why I was thinking they was up there. Yes, I did. I said, that's not no darn DoorDash. I said, they don't do all that. I said, they don't come all up in your house and go all up there. I said, no. I'm tired of people coming into my house doing any and everything. When you get older, they'll use you.
Absolutely. No, I agree.
But guess what? I'm tired of it now.
Yeah.
Okay. She came here. She was upstairs because, in here.
They say that she's on her way.
Come up. She should be pulling up right now, but there's a whole group outside.
Sweet girl.
I'm okay on that.
Store.
So I'm just going to say after that, whoever disturbed this poor old lady's evening to act a fool should be ashamed of themselves. You know, she looks like somebody's, great grandma who's just trying to eat her food and live off her fixed income. You know, she knows DoorDash don't bust up in your door. The person who did this to this poor granny, who made her have to talk to the police in the middle of the night and even call in the first place, they should be ashamed of themselves. Okay? Now, sometimes I watch these body cam footage way ahead of when I stream. And this one I saw a long time ago, and I was panicking for a second because I was like, wait, did I do this one already? Nope. I just remember it in my head. All right, so let's continue, guys.
I don't understand if the door was locked. You wouldn't just come. You don't know what a person can. You don't know if they got a gun to shoot you or get in here. I just couldn't do that to nobody.
Later, the residents would share with police the extent of the damage the intruder inflicted upon the door to their home. Let's listen in.
Hey, Dexter. Yes, sir.
She's coming up. Is this locked?
So that door doesn't lock. This one does. And
Right.
Can we note this too? Because this door locked normally, and now it's doing this.
The lock is broken.
It's broken. Yeah. Like this is still locked, but this was never like that. Yeah, no fine.
I'm sorry. That's a boyfriend. You and Dexter.
That's a boyfriend. It's a boyfriend.
It's a boyfriend. I'm not sure.
Yeah. She's in that car.
You know why you're calling?
He ain't coming. No, he ain't coming. Oh,
She ain't coming. Why she didn't get her ass out? Why she didn't bring that ass out so I can
Who's
tell
this
her?
guy?
I don't know who the f*** is, but why she didn't get? Why the bitch who kicked my mama door in?
Now I'm gonna say this, some people will be like, oh, why are they acting so ghetto and all that? I understand her frustration, right? Like, you kick in your baby daddy's door, you're not with this baby daddy, okay, you guys are on bad terms. That's not a reason to come in and start disrespecting people's family members, So I understand why she's sort of upset here. Now, clearly she bust the door, she bust the whole frame and everything. So she did a number on this. So I understand this person being mad, but I think I heard someone say that her boyfriend is somebody that was still there when the police came, or he was around. Okay, so just remember that as we continue this conversation. Gerald Glass says usual suspects. Oh, trust me, there's all people on all spectrums who have the same drama. So, don't get too used to the usual suspects idea.
To get her house to get her f***ing son.
All right.
She kicked my mama door in.
Where's she at?
She kicked my mom door in. But that's petty as hell. She kicked my mom door in.
Yo, stop.
Yo,
Stop. You're not gonna take it. Yo, you're not gonna take it, dude. Get back. Get back.
She came for him, but she kicked my mom against
I got two men.
Hello to everyone, by the way. I'm being rude because I'm just trying to start getting into the content. But hey, young Riaz, we have Lana Love in the building. Gerald Glass. I'm sure there's more people who are in the clouds who don't want to talk. But hello to you guys. Welcome to the show. Gerald says she's very demure. Now, listen, you're not about to be demure with the person who breaks into your family member's household. Now, remember, they mentioned that the male that was there was her boyfriend, the boyfriend of the baby mother who's involved in the situation. So, again, keep your eye on this guy for me.
Fighting with no weapons. We got him separated from now for the moment.
And she in that car there all day. She got all black on that car. She in the car.
We're in the front. No weapons for the moment. No weapons right now. Leave it up here. Are they good to go?
I'm here too. Everyone's separated. All right. What's happening?
Yeah, that's fine leaving. We have these people. We're all agreeing. No.
Is anyone on the table?
He didn't get my mom. I guess I'm back.
Okay, what's up?
Oh, no. Get her from him. My mom was in the black.
Oh.
You make sure that these people stay over here.
Yeah.
That's not his daddy.
Who's fighting? Does anyone need to be detained?
Right now, no. Right now, he's
Okay, so does he need to be detained? Let's get out of the street, boy. Yeah. Either way. Let's get out of the street.
Yeah.
Let's get out of the street, bro. Let's get out of the street.
Now, at this point, what bothers me is like, okay, you want to deal with the person yourself, but why not just point the police like, hey, this guy was involved in it. He came down here with my family members, baby mother, whatever you need to say. Direct the police to them. Like, you sitting there, your grandma already did the right thing and called the police. You sitting there trying to confront him, especially as a woman. What is the point in that? Like, sometimes us women, we got to know when to step back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to turn this into like, oh, they're such a ghetto people, because I know the way I would react if my mother or my grandmother or whatever told me that people broke into her house and come to find out it's somebody's baby mama or baby daddy. I know I would be upset. But why not just step back and let the police deal with it? Why are y'all jumping in the police? Why are y'all jumping in his face trying to confront him? Let the police deal with it. Tell them everything you know. There's enough of you guys there. The police are here. There's not going to be no more putting hands on people and no consequences at this point. So why even continue? You know, we saw in the beginning, we saw this guy with the teal. Now, Matt, remember, this guy with the teal is the baby mama's boyfriend. We saw him getting into a little squabble with one of the men. So why not just leave it to the police at this point? It's kind of frustrating for me.
So that's the boyfriend?
Yeah, that's not bad. She said come over here.
Okay. Hang out over here for now.
Stay there, Dexter. Stay right here, Dexter, like they said. Stay there.
Grandma,
Do it.
listen, boy.
Do it.
Grandma, I'm not overexcited. My woman and my mother-in-law are down there.
They're fine. The police right behind them. They good, bro. Like you sound crazy as hell right now. Just chill out, bro.
Dang, I'm not amped up or nothing.
Just listen what Grandma's saying, though. She said
The
something.
officer's right here. My
Hang out here and we're all good.
You know, grandma's trying to get them together. Grandma's like, y'all don't need to fight. The police are here. The police are here. He's here while the police got here. Let the police deal with it. But of course, the kids want to get all fired up. You know, use this as an excuse to be squabbling, honestly, is what it comes across like.
Talk on the sidewalk. Perfect. Okay, what's going on, bro? What's going on?
Is that her car that went that way? The girl didn't want to get out the car.
I'm coming here. I'm getting to get her son.
What's going on?
I hear.
I get that you're mad, but let's get back. Right? I know. Let's just get back so you guys can be safe. That's
I'm
it.
gonna tell that ass up when I see her on my mama. I'm gonna her. Listen,
Can you
answer my
listen?
question
Can you
and then
listen to me?
after you answer my question.
Okay, I'll
Did
listen.
she leave in that vehicle? In the
No,
SUV?
ma'am. She's not even with me.
Okay, where
Now,
is
this
she
don't
at?
say- She's not with me.
Where is she at?
She's at home
Okay, why did you come here?
to get her son.
Okay. If I got to go to the shelter and get that bitch, I'm gonna come. Because she had no business kicking my mama door, and my mama got shit to do with that.
All right.
They petty as hell over here. I need to understand what is going on here, because my understanding. Listen, what's your name?
My name, Bart.
Okay, so you know what's going on.
Yes.
Because you showed up instead of her.
Yes.
So you know what's going on. So don't play these games with me, okay?
They took her son.
Understand? They didn't take her son. Okay, it's his son, right? And her son. He lives here. She came here, damaged property, and entered a building that she was not welcome in.
Exactly. Okay, this is the thing that bothers me. You don't want the dad to help. Now you're the problem. You're the problem, because that dad, whether you like him or not, is going to be involved in the kid's life. He's going to be involved either way. So why would you help her bust into this apartment to go get her son? Okay, she laid down with a dust mite, but it is what it is. That's his dad. Now he's trying to act like he just sent somebody, like he just came there to do it for her. No, you know damn well her big behind busted up into the house. And I'm not saying I remember what she looks like, but my assumption is that her big behind busted up in that house. And now he's trying to clean it up for her. I also don't believe that this man is any woman's boyfriend, if you know what I mean. Okay, let's continue.
into. Okay, so she is going to have charges pressed against her. So I would like her to civilly come here or civilly meet us at this police station.
I can't civilly do it.
Where is she?
She's at home.
Okay.
Y'all want the address?
I know, I get it. You're upset that this happened. I get it, but we gotta be safe, right? I want you to be safe. We all need to be safe.
I'm just trying to ask him why his girl kicked the door in.
I know. I get it.
That right there was stupid. He shouldn't even. They ain't had nothing to do with that guy.
Okay.
See, he probably kicked the motherfucker in for him.
He was gonna run. He told us, "I'll be back for you." Boy, your ass is running. He on that field. He on that field. They left him, didn't they? Yeah, I know, cause she in that car. So. They involved in all kinds of things. No.
If she had a man, but she gonna live in the shelter, they don't even look good. You was gonna be in the shelter. You come pay your Section 8 rent, but you got a whole man.
That's tough. You feel me? I just got here. Why are you here?
Because she told me to come get her son.
Okay, your girlfriend or
boy.
my girlfriend? Okay.
I need to be with Diaz.
So the reality of this situation is starting to become apparent, right? Obviously, it sounds like Mom, who is the baby mother of this one of the men that lives there, right? Sounds like she's living in a shelter. Sounds like she's living in a shelter with this man. Now, if you're living in a shelter, why are you coming to collect your child from his father who's in a home? Now, living with the grandma isn't that much. Well, it's definitely better situation than living in a shelter, right? If you're in a shelter, why are you coming to get the child from a clean home with people that he knows to go live in a shelter with you? I don't get this part. Why would Mom be trying to take the child out of a family, clean, safe home to go live in a homeless shelter with her boyfriend? This one is not adding up to me, okay? I don't understand why any mother would want that for their kid.
Oh yeah. Go with him. I'm.
He got you.
What do you want me to get info from him?
I want you to just hang tight with him.
All right, fill me in, bro. Because obviously I just
I'm
got
coming
here.
to get her son. She say they took her son. I'm coming to get her son. So
Okay.
I want to know like why they got her son, bro.
Who has her son?
The fucking dead.
The baby's dad
baby dead
has her son.
Exactly.
So she sent you
Exactly
to come get the son. Okay, but didn't she just come kick their door in or something?
I don't know nothing about that.
Well, I mean, you didn't do that,
Exactly.
so we can't lock you up
Exactly.
for something she did, right?
Of course you can't. That's why I wrote about it.
Okay.
Your boyfriend's there though.
The boyfriend?
Your boyfriend's there.
What did he do?
He came to his house.
Hey, you know, did he start fighting you?
I stepped on him.
Was it a fight? I mean,
Everybody get hit.
so nobody threw punches?
And I love the petty camera going back to the fight, right? He was obviously fighting with these two guys because why are you coming to this house on behalf of some girl that you're living in a shelter with, right? That it's not adding up why you would be doing that. So obviously they lied because they don't want to get in trouble. But Ghost Girl says, what's going on? We're watching some body cam footage of situations between people who are supposed to be co-parenting, but instead they have the title of baby mama, baby dad, and all the drama that comes with it. All right, let's continue.
Does she want to come here just to get this over with, or
I
what?
don't got nothing to do with her coming here. That's not
Who's
my
on the
problem.
phone? Is that her?
This is not her.
Who's on the phone?
This is my mom.
Oh, okay. So here's the deal.
I'm cool, mom.
Yeah, you are cool.
That's all I know. That I was just telling.
Man, there's a lot of new guys. A lot of you guys I knew. I've never seen you before.
I've been on for like 2 years.
Really? What, you been working overnight or something?
Yeah, I work nights.
Yeah. I used to know.
Were you involved in this, or you just see what's going on?
Here. I used to know every officer.
Yeah.
And lately, everybody I see is new. Most of the guys say they've been working overnight.
We have a lot of new guys.
Yeah.
Were you beefing with them? I'd rather have.
I don't even know these people.
Look at it. Here's another one. I ain't never seen this guy before. What's his name?
Me too.
You don't know these people.
Yeah, you could go around.
You don't know these people, but you were busting up in their house to get a child that doesn't belong to you, though, right? This is interesting. Obviously, he's the mom's dusty friend or girlfriend, I should say. But if you don't know these people, why are you helping somebody bust up in their house to take a child out of there? I don't get it.
I'll just be careful, okay? Just go slow. All right, what's your name, bro? You got an ID?
No, I got my ID.
We're 23. How'd you get here?
I got an Uber.
You got an Uber?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to call my Uber so I can go.
You didn't drive? So
that's why I'm trying to see what's
how old's your kid?
It's not my kid. It's
how,
my girl kid.
How old's her kid?
I'd be like 12.
Wait, he's not talking to you. He's not talking to you. Turn around.
No, I ain't worried about that. He cool.
What's your name, man?
I don't want to press charges on this.
I'm not asking you that. What's your name?
Bright.
Bright?
Yeah.
B-R-I-G-H-T?
Yep.
What's your last name, Bright?
It's Keith. My first name Keith, last name Bright.
Keith?
Last name Bright.
What's the address? 6 South what? It's never here. You going back is just gonna make them more mad. Everyone's poor, you know.
I just gave you Sangerman.
Yeah, you're talking. I can't even understand you. What's the street name? How do you spell that? That's not around here.
That's God. You gotta go to college and everything to be a police officer, bro. Oh God.
Yeah, I have a college degree.
That's what I'm saying. So I may not spell Sangerman.
I can't understand you. Okay, what's her name?
What's her name?
Yeah, girlfriend.
Well, I gotta give your name.
Now, I don't know why this officer is acting like he don't speak Ebonics. Why is he acting like he can't understand that deep Southern accent? He definitely can. I mean, it's kind of Midwestian, so it sounds like gibberish, but he can definitely understand him. Sorry, y'all, I'm like running from downstairs to up here. But he can definitely understand him. It's just he's talking nonsense. The cops know that he knows what's going on, but he's playing stupid. He wants to play dumb. So they're acting dumb right along with him. Let's continue.
They gave you the name already. I don't got to do all that, bro. I'm not going to do all that.
What's the kid's name?
They can give you that. That's their kid. I don't know his name. I don't know his full name.
You don't know the child who you were coming to pick up?
I don't.
Okay. Yeah, I believe that. I believe that.
Police, nothing like that. I'm not that.
I believe you. I know you gave me a fake name too. I already know.
That's my real name.
I already know it was a fake name too.
Yeah, but I don't do all that police stuff.
Where is he going? Calling Uber?
Allegedly calling an Uber.
Telling the police you don't do all that police-ish, I promise it's not going to help your case. It's not going to help you. Okay, it's going to make you look guilty. They're going to assume everything you're saying is a lie. Okay, even Nicole says, I am not the father, right? But he's there to pick the kid up. Like, what sense does that make? You don't know who the kid is, but you're there to pick him up on behalf of his mom, not realizing that's the dad's house. So you have zero authority to be picking up this damn child in the first place. You know, and what's funny is the cops aren't dumb. They know he's over there talking to his girlfriend, aka baby mother, on the phone while he's over there in front of the police. But he thinks he's so smart. He just thinks he knows it. He got it all figured out.
Hello?
Do I believe that? Probably not.
So y'all good?
I don't know.
It's
gonna be that female cop.
What's the point?
I'm gonna go home.
You said walking.
We have to walk. What's up? Can you figure out?
Yeah,
Are you gonna ask?
So, do you want to report something? Like, what's
No, he wants something to do. Is he
good to go? You can just
Yeah, I'm good.
Thank you.
Where's your Uber? You don't have an Uber. You're driving home.
I'm finna call.
I wasn't born yesterday, bro.
I'm going to call him.
He didn't have a license. He gave him a fake name. He's good to go at this point.
I don't know. No, is that because they said it was a white Chevy Malibu? Is that again?
That's probably it. Is it wanted?
Well, she kicked the door in. They said
which
drove off in. Who?
She's probably in that car right now, though.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Copy that plate.
Yeah, go get it.
What? You know what's the vehicle?
What,
it's a white Chevrolet?
Yeah. Okay. He's gonna hop in and they're gonna drive away. Just at least get the plate.
Report number 61.
Okay, please. Yeah, she's finna head out. She's gone.
Yeah. Hey, stop!
Yeah. Stop! Come here!
He's gonna hop in. Edward Tom 85396.
Okay, I was talking to Charles. So the plate I got was Eddie Tom 85396. Is that correct?
Get out of the car.
Park the car and get out.
Get out of the car.
Park the car and get out.
Put the car in park. Put the car in park.
Let's go.
Put the car in park.
Get out.
Why am I getting out?
Get out.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Get out of the car.
Now I know she didn't come back there in that Uber trying to pick up her little boyfriend. She tried to go, so she got away and she had the audacity to come back. Hold on, let me, as I missed that, I was doing something in the background. Let me just play this back a little bit.
Well, she kicked the door in. They said
which
drove off in. Who?
She's probably in that car right now, though.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Copy that plate.
Yeah, go get it.
What? You know what's the vehicle?
What?
It's a white Chevrolet?
Yeah. Okay. He's gonna hop in and they're gonna drive away. Just at least get the plate.
Report number 61.
Okay, please. Yeah, she's finna head out. She's gone.
Charles, you're
Hey,
Stop! Come here!
Now the cops knew, like, this stupidity. Like, she really had the audacity to come back with the man to the scene of the crime where she just attacks him. Not attacked, but she bumped into some poor granny's house, and the police are still out there. I mean, at least go around the corner and pretend like he's just gonna go walk home. Like, these are obviously not the brightest bulbs, okay, in the pack.
He's gonna hop in. Edward Tom 85396.
Okay, I was talking to Charles. So the plate I got was Eddie Tom 85396. Is that correct?
Get out of the car.
Park the car and get out.
Get out of the car.
Park the car and get out.
Put the car in park. Put the car in park.
Let's go.
Put the car in park.
Get out.
Why am I getting out?
Get out.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Get out of the car.
We're telling you to get out of the car.
You kick somebody in the door. Get out of the car. Let's go.
Get out of the car. Come here.
So here's just off the bat, right? I'm gonna give criminals a good piece of advice. Do not return to the scene of the crime especially not while the police are there, but definitely don't return to the scene of the crime. It's not going to end well for you. You know, they are going to arrest you. I mean, this whole time they've been talking about what happened, right? Now that they have a pretty good idea that you're the one who busted up in that house, why don't you come back to pick this man up? Does he not have a legitimate Uber account? He must not have a debit card. That must be what it is.
See what? Officer on the morning. Female subject.
Put your hands behind your back. All right, we're gonna do this the easy way, all right? Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. You're detained. All right.
One female.
Your phones are going in your bag, okay?
Okay, put him in my bed.
That's cool. All right, here's the deal. It's gonna be It's gonna be a cite and release.
Relax.
It's gonna be a cite and release. We're gonna go to the paper. We're gonna go to the PD.
Relax. Relax.
I am relaxing.
Relax. I'm about to put 2 handcuffs on you, okay? Because that's what I'm.
She should have just calmed down, because what he said is going to be a cite and release, meaning he's going to take you, he's going to bring you there, whatever, maybe not book you, but he's going to bring you there, cite you a ticket, like write a ticket for it, whatever it is that you did, and then send you home. You know, probably book you because you technically were B&E, breaking and entering. And then send you home. You know you did it. You're stupid enough to come back to the scene of the crime. Just get cuffed up and shut up. Like, I don't understand how you would come back to the scene of the crime and you're surprised that they're arresting you the moment that you arrive back here.
Right now, relax.
Relax. I am. I'm telling you, shit hurt.
It's just gonna be good.
Is he finna give me my son? Do I get my kid?
You Uber? Uber, all right. We're detaining her, okay?
Do I get my kid after I get through this paperwork? Because motherfuckers kidnapping my kid. I don't care about none of this shit.
Now, let me just say this. You should be ashamed of yourself, okay? Clearly, you've hit a rough patch. I'm not going to shame people who end up in a shelter, because I think at some point people can hit rock bottom. And, you know, God forbid, I would never want to end up in that. So I'm not going to sit here and laugh at nobody who ends up in a shelter, okay? But you're living in a goddamn shelter. If the father is taking care of the child, the child's not in distress, because when you got there, he didn't run out and come find you. The kid's grown enough, Okay, you guys are gonna see the kid is grown enough that if he really wanted to leave, when the mama came, he would have ran outside. He clearly don't. He don't want to live with you in no damn shelter. Now the dad is a kidnapper. Like, this is not gonna be a common thing, right? I'm not gonna be always making the argument in favor of the man, right? Especially because most times the dad doesn't want any involvement or responsibility. But this guy has his grandmother and clearly some good family members trying to help take care of that kid while his mother is in a homeless shelter. And she got the audacity to say, I want my kid back. He's kidnapping him. But did she want to stay there too? With your trifling little attitude, I bet the grandma wouldn't have let you stay there anyways. No, it's seriously a blessing, you know, Lana, for the kid not to have to worry about being in that environment. Shelters are not a safe place for kids. You know, they do have shelters for families, but even those aren't perfectly a safe place to have a child. So your kid got a good place to go. Okay, maybe it's somebody that you don't like, that you don't communicate with, but at least your kid is not in this shelter with you, embarrassed and suffering in there. She got a nerve. Six Empress says, I missed the beginning. The beginning was just somebody's grandma called the police because this lady who's getting arrested now, she bust up in the apartment. Now, she did end up taking off before the police got there, but her man was still there. So her smart behind comes, takes an Uber to come pick up the boyfriend while the cops are still there. So, yeah, the dad did the right thing. He doesn't owe the mom a place to stay, but he definitely owes the kid. And especially she's the type like this, I can see why he don't want her in there. I'm sorry. I can see why. Acting a damn donkey, all masculine and all that. Like, ugh. Let's continue.
No. Wait, so did she tell you to drive away? Okay. Well, we're trying to get her. So
I'm not trying to put no pressure. No. Turn it. Turn your wrist and relax.
okay.
Relax. Turn it. I don't want to force it. I don't want to force it. Okay. Relax.
It's all about priorities, Aj. That's what it is. You know, she needs a man. She don't need an apartment. So let's continue.
Stop touching me. Why are you so hostile? What's wrong with y'all? Because I came to get my son. And I told my baby daddy, it's my placement. It's my place, and I'm not trying to miss my place. I couldn't go to Missouri and leave because a motherfucker felt like I'm taking their kid away. I stayed and fixed my fucking life, and motherfuckers just won't let me live. I asked him to give me my kid. He don't want to give me my kid. Now I'm just trying to fix my shit, and motherfuckers steady playing with me. That shit not cool.
Sir, I don't no problem. No, you're no trouble. I just need your license and
let me just say, for that poor officer, that poor young man, you know, he's looks like he's fresh out of the academy. Hold on, let me go back to that. Okay, fresh out of the academy is being faced with this lady.
He's gonna give me my kid. He don't want to give me my kid. Now I'm just trying to fix my shit, and motherfuckers steady playing with me.
That young man is looking at her like, ma'am, we can't help you. Like the poor thing is literally looking at her like, oh no, and y'all are gonna see he's gonna do an unconscious, you know, a subconscious body language tell that shows that he's uncomfortable. Okay, watch him.
I mean, that shit not cool.
You see, he goes in. Poor thing goes into himself. He says, ma'am, I can't help you. You're scaring me. He says, ma'am, I can't help you. Why are you shouting? There's nothing I can do. Why are you shouting at me? That is a subconscious thing that we do when we're uncomfortable, right? He don't know where to put his hands. He don't know what to say. He don't know how to help her. Okay, watch it again.
And my steady playing with me. That shit not cool.
He's just sitting there like, Well, I'm sure if he's playing with you, he just don't know what to say. The poor thing is just, he's like, well, I'm sorry. And he's just so young and inexperienced. He don't know what to do to help this lady. She sounds like a lion. She's roaring in his face. He said, I ain't resisting. It's just like, why make this young man uncomfortable? He's obviously a new cop. Her breath was attacking him. That could be it too. He didn't know how to talk her. Her breath was kicking. But it's just like she's doing all of that because she feels tough. Like it's her way of feeling stronger by yelling and acting all big. Kind of like when you see a bear, you want to act bigger than it and yell and to try and scare it. That's like what she's doing to the officer. And the poor thing's just sitting there uncomfortable.
Sir, I don't no problem. No, you're no trouble. No trouble. I just need your license and your name. I'm speaking with line. Yeah, no, all good, bro. All good.
Because my cause of all the problems in my motherfucking life and don't help me with no kids.
You got an idea?
Or do all this only a weekend daddy? I don't stay over here.
So you just
ain't nothing in there. Y'all just come to get my kid.
Need to do a show up.
Take me out.
You got an idea here?
Doing all it's in my phone. Doing all that shit with my ass. The bitch should have whooped my ass on my mama. She a scary ass bitch. On my mama, she a weak bitch. She should have whooped my ass on my mama.
Does anyone else need to be detained other than her?
That's her.
Yeah, no, but does anyone else need to be detained?
Yeah.
So I got a question. So y'all tell me
we need to show up.
He ain't even on my kid birth certificate. I asked him to give me my kid back. Did he want to give me my kid? I want to press charge now. I want to press charge. Come on. I want to press charge. Come on. I want to talk to the black guy. I want to press charge.
So you want to press charges because your girl's getting locked up?
I'm starting to think, oh, my mama is like, why do people like this always got to put it on their mama? Leave your mama out of it. Leave your mama out of it. Cursing your damn mommy because you want to be ghetto and trifling. It's almost like part of their verbiage at this point. It's all they say.
Because y'all locking her up for no reason. I'm gonna do paperwork.
Hey, we need all your info if you're gonna press charges and we're gonna run your name.
Nigga, I ain't no criminal. I don't give a fuck about that. Run my name. I'm not a criminal. What you
give us your real name?
Stereotyping me now?
Give us your real name?
Yes, that's my real name. Okay. So you stereotyping me? You stereotyping me?
Go ahead.
No, video. Oh, my mama is bitching his school. Oh, my mama is bitching his school. Oh, my mama home. She should have beat my ass. Oh, my mama home. The bitch a home. You got
all right, these gentlemen over here.
Mama. His bitch scary. His ass scary. His ass should have caged. She should have beat my ass. She should have beat my ass. Oh, my mama, she should have beat my ass.
Okay, cool.
Hey, you're good to go.
You're good to go.
You ain't no you should have beat my ass. You should have beat my ass.
We got it.
Beat my ass. What you can't fight? All my life you can't fight. You can't fight. You can't fight.
We don't
you can't fight. You can't fight, bitch.
So the people that she's yelling at, like you can't fight or whatever, that's her baby daddy's family. So all the sisters and other family aunt and stuff like that who were there. So it's a big old crowd of them because they were jumping her boyfriend and looking for her before she got back. So when she came back, now they're, obviously getting ready to try and fight her. This is where the baby daddy's family is acting a fool. Let them get hemmed up by the police. You don't need to get involved. And I don't know what this dingbat of her boyfriend is thinking, that the police are going to press charges. You were breaking into somebody's house. They have every right to put hands and feet on you. Every right, especially if they don't know what your motives are. Hey, Bridget. She says, hey, Flora, in chat, hit the like button. Yes, if you guys can please continue to hit the like button for me, I would appreciate it. But yeah, she left. Yeah, she left him unstuck. She dipped out. got in that Uber. The Uber left her behind. And then she got an Uber back there to pick him up like an idiot before the police even left. He could have hung there, but he was getting jumped, honestly. The boyfriend's lucky to be alive. Yeah, he was getting jumped by a couple dudes when the police got there. That was the footage that they ran back a little bit earlier. The two guys that they asked them, "Oh, were you guys fighting?" They were like, "No, we weren't fighting." And then they rolled back the clip of the two guys swinging on him. They were jumping him, but you would be jumping a person who tried to break in your house too. So the BF is the boyfriend's trying to press charges when he is the one who broke into the house with the girlfriend. Like, the police don't care about your side of the story. They're not going to take any charges based off what you're saying. You're not a reliable witness. So let's continue.
Run up.
What?
Run up.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. No, I just want to get my number, sir. So she can call me. Here, get his number to her.
I'll write it down.
No, she finna write the number. She finna write the number on a piece of paper.
And once we're done, go over there.
It's a freedom of speech, though, player. We can say how you want to say. 312.
She got the right one.
Yo.
She got the right one. Go get Momma.
Yo.
Hey.
Yo.
Hey. What's she doing?
Yo.
No. Run it back. Give me that.
Yo.
Ma, it's too many officers. They gonna tase you. I get tased. No.
Yo, step back.
Hey, miss. We already have her in cuffs. Hey, we already have her in cuffs. We already have her in cuffs. We already got her, okay? Please go inside.
I've been trying to fight her. Y'all kidnap somebody who want to be here. He don't want to be home no damn shelter.
All right.
Won't fight though. You could have fought. Why y'all playing with my kid? That ain't even your kid. That's not even your kid. That's not even your kid. You want that kid to be the first kid so bad. That's not even your kid.
What's happening? Get back. What's happening?
Get in the resident.
I don't live here.
Now he do look like Woody. He does look like Woody. I wonder if that's Woody or one of his kin. It does look like him. They turning on each other. No. There's just so many family. I came in late. I'm so confused, and let me just hush. No, don't worry. There's a lot of people there. There's the baby daddy's family and sisters and stuff like that are kind of pulling up there. There's their girlfriends and stuff like that. So those are the people they're yelling at. His baby mother and her boyfriend, supposedly, that's living in the shelter with her. Boyfriend, I should say, because he was real sugary. Too many black people on one block, somebody's going to jail. Dennis Reesman. I don't think so. I think they're just wilding out. So, but she was going to jail regardless when she pulled back up to the crime scene. So, all right, let's continue.
It's not comfortable. I don't have to go home.
Can we all calm down, miss?
But he told me to go home. You should
How about you try with me, okay? We already have her in cuffs.
All right, I'm looking for
Can we not make anything worse? Okay.
You so made should have beat my ass.
All right, bro. Can you just walk
You
over
should
there?
have beat my
You're not
ass.
helping anything out.
You pulled up.
Why are we all out here yelling at each other? But we already have her in handcuffs, so what else do you?
Yeah, and they're falling right into the mess, right? Like, she clearly wants them to fight back and forth and argue with her. She's miserable as hell. She's trying to take her child back with her to a damn homeless shelter when the dad is already taking the responsibility of helping her while she's in the shelter. You know, she's over there crying about getting her life together. No, your life's not together if you don't have a place for you and your child to stay. All right. So, hey, Sin, guys, make sure you guys click Sin All in My Life. Make sure you guys click her channel. She's going to be co-hosting with me, and we're going to be doing some vlogs. So I just wanted to shout her out. Any of my subs, if you guys would like to go ahead and subscribe to her channel. There's not much on it yet, but when we start creating vlogs and doing shows, that will be her little hub and hotspot. All right, so make sure you guys like her channel, subscribe, all of that for me. I greatly appreciate it. Ajay said the cops are escalating the situation. I definitely think they're not doing a good job of keeping the scene in order. You know, they're kind of just letting everybody jump in and do whatever it is that they feel like it, instead of trying to figure out who are the people that are, you know, instigating, who needs to be taken to jail. I mean, if she's yelling and fighting, put her in the car and close the door. No one's going to hear her yelling, you know, but the family needs to calm down too. She's in jail. That's the only thing you guys should want. You want to catch her in the street another day when the police aren't around, then wait until they're not around. Yeah, he's zesty for sure. He's definitely zesty. Yeah, everyone's saying hello to Miss Sin, but yeah, it's ridiculous. All right, let's continue.
What? That's what I'm saying. Let her talk. She mad. Don't lose with her. Y'all gonna be in jail with the girl.
Exactly. We already have her in handcuffs. It's over. Okay.
You should have been in the car when he pulled up. You should have been in the car when his ass pulled up. Got here, you weak ass bitch. All right.
Shut up.
They weak as hell. They trying to take my fucking son. Crazy as hell.
Right now, listen to him. You know what's going on.
You got a whole on though.
What the f? Did they just do this for real?
Yes. When he just said he gonna pull up and shoot my dumb ass. Look. Yes.
They just trying to get the police. They scary.
As hell. I ain't never seen nobody as scary as this, bro.
She told you I'm finna sneak. Who said that was a job? I knew that was a prank.
All right, go get your number. Put it in the bag. I'll give her your number.
You got my bag?
Yeah, she gonna pat you down real quick.
Pat me down before I got my fucking wagons. Be cool,
Why do yours stand for me?
What's your phone number?
Yeah, I don't know. It's in that motherfucking phone.
Where you stay?
Hey, at least he told her to shut the hell up finally. You know, because he was sort of letting her just escalate the whole situation and also snitch on herself, right? Saying, "Oh, you should have came after me when you were right there." So basically, all the people who witnessed her breaking into their grandmother's house, whatever they say can be taken at its word because they were there and she confirmed it. You know, she's not helping herself either by running her mouth to the family. So good on him, even though he's just as dusty as her for even showing up to this place to get his kid. You know, good on him telling her to shut up.
I don't know, but
Is that what we're doing right now? All right, here, I'll take her back.
I could have walked over there. She's already in the car.
That works.
If there's gonna be a fight, it's gonna be one. All I want is my fucking son.
Relax, just relax. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be Tatiana. Everything's gonna be okay.
All right. So now what?
The old lady needs to do an ID.
Okay. Where did Grandma go? Okay. Because once Grandma says yeah, that's her, we're gonna bring her to the PD.
Coming down right now.
Okay.
Just take a little minute. I'm sorry.
All right, Grandma. Okay, so all we need you to do is say yes or no if this lady's the lady that kicked your door in. Okay.
Say hell yeah.
Well, she's gotta see her. She's gotta make the decision.
Oh, Granny heard the assignment. Granny knows the assignment. So, hey El Cheapo, she said your hair looks nice for her. Thank you very much. Granny came down and said, yes, that's her. Didn't even look in the car. They should have put her in the car 20 minutes ago. Yeah, before she got all escalated and started cussing at people. That probably would have helped some of the drama.
Oh, go open up the door.
Oh my God, it ain't over, bitch. Oh my mama. Telling his ass, I keep telling his ass this bitch weak. Oh my mama. I keep telling his ass this bitch weak.
Is that her, Grandma?
It's me. It's me, bitch. You so weak, bitch. Oh my mama, you weak as hell.
What do you want me to do? Do a record? All right, you gotta do everything for the office.
Free food too, bitch. I can't wait. So let me see how many steps to get my son.
They are a damn shame, Sin. Sin said not on my mama. Yeah, they've been saying that all night. They've been saying on my mama, their poor mama. Can't even rest because her kids got her all hemmed up in this nonsense. You know? And it's so funny. They only are opening the window so she can be identified. And she continues to start talking crap. You know, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to take you back over.
How am I get my kid? What can I press charges back?
Say it again.
Can I press charges back?
Back for what?
My baby didn't.
And there's no way she cares about that kid, because if you're in a homeless shelter and the dad is willing to, he got all that family around him, the grandma, people who are willing to, you know, be there for the child, and the child is not in a rush to come out there and get you. You heard the family members. The kid is not a baby. He's a teenager. And he knows his mom is here. He hasn't stepped outside the house, not once, to even see what's going on. He's probably like, oh no, there comes my mama. It's like she's just trying to use the kid against this dad. You know, and this is not to say this is always the case, but it is extremely tragic for the children when this is the case, you know, where the mother is trying to weaponize her children. I mean, she doesn't even have a dwelling. She doesn't have a home. And she's sitting there trying to get the baby daddy in trouble and trying to yank her kid out of the house in the middle of the night when they don't even have a home to go back to. Yeah, poor Granny. Granny got to put up with some nonsense. Kids can be brainwashed. I have seen it. They dad probably brainwashed the child. Now, Deborah, usually I would agree with sort of what you're saying here, but the issue here is that the mom is in a homeless shelter. And she gave the baby to the dad to take care of, but the baby don't want to go back. Okay, now if the dad was talking bad about the kid, about the mom to the kid, I don't appreciate that. But I do think that a teenage kid, if he hears his mom and he want to go with her, he's going to come outside. He's probably tired of the nonsense. He's probably happy to be somewhere where it's family, it's clean, there's no strangers. You know, a shelter is a traumatizing experience for children. So honestly, in this situation, I think that the mom is just trying to use the kid. If he is smart, he will go to court for full custody of the situation. Yeah, I mean, sometimes the dad don't be willing to do it 24/7, like she's saying. But you know, she claimed that the dad's not even on the birth certificate. But if that's because she wasn't getting along with the guy and wasn't letting him see the guy, you know, they definitely need to work out the paternity situation. Hey, Ibrahim, he says, hey, beautiful, hey. So she gave the child to him. Why is she asking for him back? Was that revealed? No, nope. And she's still in the shelter too. So it wasn't revealed. She said that she gave the child to stay for a little bit, but when she came back, the kid don't want to go back. And so they got into this issue. But if the kid don't want to go back and live in the shelter with you, you should take that into consideration. You know, it's extremely traumatizing in those environments. But looks like there's only a second or two left of this one. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the next one, okay? Let me get rid of that. And our next one is a situation that is a bandit's worst nightmare. And I shouldn't say bandit, right? I should say the male's worst nightmare, which is thinking that you are the parent of a child that is not yours. Okay. So in this situation, this woman claims that this man keeps trying to force his way back into her life about a child. But what she says here is that the child is not even his. All right. So let's get into it.
The little baby was right there. I'm sitting right here. He started doing me like this. We ran over here. Live, the baby don't look like him. So, he automatically flips out. I said, "Oh, I miss."
On November 26, 2022, officers responded to a call in Athens, Georgia. The mother called 911 twice, but the first attempt he snatched the phone away and blamed their child for making the call. She'll show exactly where it happened and what they were doing at the end of the video.
Okay. What's going on?
We've been going through relationship problems, like probably about since he got out of jail in August of last year.
Okay.
And I ended up like going my separate way. He went his separate way. He did his thing. Okay, I did my thing. He got out. We tried to work it back. I ended up getting pregnant. The baby wasn't here. Okay, we went our separate ways. He went his way. I went my way. Okay, but we still tried to work this thing out. You know,
right?
Blase. But every day is something. Like every day is something.
you taking my past, you trying to use that amongst like what I done did. I done got a baby on you. You trying to use that, but I'm not asking you to stay with me. You choosing to stay with me.
Right.
You choosing to make it work.
Now, let me just say this. If you had a baby on this individual, y'all should just move on, okay? A lot of the times, the partner starts to resent the other partner so much. It's not worth it. It's not worth being together. If the baby's not his, don't try to put it all on him. Tell him, hey, we can't do this. Okay? The fact that I had a baby on you, it seems to be weighing on you too much. Okay? I wanted to try and work this out, but it's not working. Let's move along. She has just as much ability to say that as he does. So for her to blame him for the alter he's the one who decided to stay. Well, you're clearly opening your legs for him to continue to go inside of you. He's not staying to be your friend. You know, like these types of situations are just so tragic. And believe it or not, men will stay with women after something like this happens. But in any case where a partner has a baby, like someone has a baby on the other partner, there's going to be a lot of resentment. It's almost not worth it, honestly, in my opinion. Right? Go be with that person that, that knocked you up or that you knocked up. You know what I mean? Because at this point, there's nothing to preserve. You went and created a child with a whole other person. So obviously there's resentment in this situation.
But then you got a problem because you're asking me, what is my problem or what way? You asked me do we need to be separated? And I just told him, to be honest, yes, we do. And I'd rather deal with the white people. I'd rather deal with child support when it come down to my kids. All I asked him for Thanksgiving was to come get the kids. And just because I asked him to come get the kids, I had to be trying to go off with someone, or I got to be trying to meet a, like insecurity stuff.
Right.
So I'm just like, I was over it, which I am over it. You go your separate way and I'm gonna go my way.
Right.
So he gets mad.
Wait, so they have other kids together and she had a baby on him? Okay, this is trifling. I'm gonna be honest. To have kids with him and get pregnant by somebody else, that is trifling as hell. Okay, and of course, he's gonna be upset when you're trying to get him to do, be your child care and stuff like that, which really is taking care of your own kids. Well, I guess if she's not asking him to take care of, what do you call it? The new baby, but still trying to call him to fit your schedule and stuff like that, it's not gonna work out. It's a sore spot. No trust because a baby was created. Oh yeah, absolutely. He has zero trust. So even if they're not together, he's gonna have an issue with her. Sin says, was he locked up when she got pregnant, or was he in the house? It sounds like, I don't know. It sounds like he was in jail, maybe. So it sounds like while he was in jail, she got knocked up by somebody else, and he came out. They had kids prior together, and they broke it off because it was too contentious, and now they're getting into it because, again, they have children together, but she had a baby on him. So, listen, this is trifling. This is extremely trifling. Sounds like they're in an open relationship, so they're not married. Well, Deborah, it looks like they couldn't work it out, so they broke up, but she's still trying to co-parent. And I guess that's where they're having issues. It's like he's acting petty and accusing her of going to sleep with other men. And that's why she's asking for childcare. And he's saying he can't be that, So, which can get murky, right? If he's the father of her other children, then I really do think that she needs to work out childcare in terms of her. Like, they need to just have a schedule. Okay, you got her for these days. I got her for these days. You find your own childcare. Don't call me to go get her, for a D appointment. Okay. The days that you have the baby, you're responsible for the baby. The days that I have the baby, I'm responsible for the baby. They might just have to do that because clearly they can't get along. And okay, you went to jail, but why even stay with somebody while they're in jail if you're going to have a baby on them? You know what I mean? It's a little sad. Camula says DNA test. Well, she knows it's not his because she was messing with somebody while he was in jail and got pregnant while he was in jail. So I don't think he needs a DNA test. But this all seems to have happened while he was in jail. Hey Hassan, what's going on? This is already trifling. This is already a trifling situation. Let's continue.
That all happened. When all did this happen?
Like just a few minutes ago.
Okay.
Like he gets mad because I say I just rather deal with the white folks and blase, blase, blase. Oh, you think you're gonna leave me and da 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 da? And I'm like, yeah, at this point you can go your way. Like we was finna have intercourse, but it did not even get that far because I'm just like, after you said what you said, I don't want it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't want it.
Honey. They need a mediator. This is not going to help. This is not going to work. They need to invest in some jimmies. Oh, definitely. Right? Especially if they're going to be planning sexual rendezvous. Definitely they need to invest in some condoms. Men act so helpless when it comes to DNA test taking. Tests talking about the government should force babies to get DNA tests is crazy. Well, I'll tell you this, Deborah. It seems like he's getting pissed at her for wanting to get the child support court involved instead of them working it out. But yeah, if he can't get his emotions in order and co-parent with her, then she is gonna have to go the route of the courts. So he's acting like he has no choice in that. He really does. He can just act mature. The relationship is over. She cheated on you. You can't get over it, which I'm not getting over somebody cheating on me. Honestly, I'm sending you to the streets. That's why I know not like for me, I'm not going to be a cheater because I know how I would do and how I would feel if somebody cheated on me. You know what I'm saying? Hey Jessie Nuke, she says, "Hey girl, hey chat." We're on our second video today. We're doing baby mama, baby daddy drama, and I chose this subject matter because trust me, when it comes to the police getting involved for domestic disputes, it is almost always these situations where a child is involved and the two people aren't together anymore. So there's so many of these. They might not all be labeled baby mama, baby daddy, but that's essentially what it comes down to. But let's continue.
So you get mad because I say, well, we could just go our separate way and I'll deal with the white folk because you bring money over here, but you coming back to pick the money up. Like, that's not taking care of your kids. That's not giving your kids what they need if you're coming back getting the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is a way. So now I'm wrong. So he got putting his hand on me, like, start choking me. I just said, I'm finna call the police. I dialed 911. He took my phone. The police, they answered. He took my phone and said, my son had my phone. My son ain't even here. He's about to drop my son. I got a 2-year-old that don't even know how to talk. So he ain't had no phone.
Right.
I called.
Right.
He just
and you told him.
Phone. Yes. And that's what it was. So I just told him, he said, so you really gonna call the police? And I was like, yes, I'm really gonna call the police. At this point, it's like really, I'm really over it. I'm really over it.
Right.
Like, I'm over it. I've been dealing with this shit for 6 years. I am over it.
Yeah.
My life has been in control from you. I am over it. And I tried not to get the cops involved, but this is what you want. This is what you want. So this is what I gave you.
Yeah. So he got out of jail. When's the last time he got out of jail?
Last year of August.
And so it all started kind of during that time because you got pregnant by someone else. And then y'all still tried to work it out.
Tried to work it out. Him and the guy were going back and forth. Because the other guy was telling him it's his baby, blase, blase, blase. So he gets mad. So then when I actually had the baby here in August, that's when all up went left. The baby don't look like him. And
by him, you mean Quincy?
Quincy. The baby's not here. He don't look like him. So he automatically.
Oh boy. So it has something to do with the paternity of her latest child, which she got pregnant around or at the same time that he was in jail. So Aladdin says, if you have a high value man, he will have fun with other women. So better have a brokey and he wouldn't cheat. Broke bandits with nothing but a pot to, not even nothing but 3 trash bags in the words of Cynthia G. They also cheat and abuse and do all the dusty things that men with money do. So there's really not there's really no difference between a high value man, quote unquote, and an everyday bandit when it comes to behavior. So Beth says, hey, beautiful people, I came in too late, but I'm glad. I'm here with you guys. Hey, Beth, I'm glad that you're here as well. We just got into the second video, so you didn't miss much. We're only about 5 minutes in. But in this case that we're watching right now, it appears that this woman had a baby on her boo while he was locked up in the prisons. And when he got out, people were telling him it wasn't his baby. The baby don't look like him. And things have just been sour ever since. High value. If we're talking about true high value, then I agree with this. But I think in the bandit ideology of high value, those men definitely cheat. Aladdin, LOL, that isn't accurate, but okay. Lana, keep checking these bandits, and if they get out of line, don't be afraid to time them out. They're still gonna watch, and they're still gonna like the street.
Flips out, and that was fine, because we already had been agreed to that. It just, I guess, when the baby got here, it was a different story,
right?
Because the baby is actually here. But then we still been trying to work on it, But the whole entire time, I can show you in my phone, like, you text me from different phone numbers, and it always been bullshit. Even last night, to the point where all I'm saying, you calling me all out my name, you're saying I'm this and you're saying I'm that, but you want to be with somebody. How is that possible? That's just like your husband. If your man feel like you such of a hero or something, or you always out, why do you want to make something right?
Yeah, why?
Well, you see, I think she's not taking the right level of accountability, right? She should say, well, I understand why he's upset, but if he can't accept what I've done and move past it, then we should end the relationship. I think his issue might also be her lack of wanting to take accountability. If you had a baby on this man while he was locked up, then you guys shouldn't even be trying. Don't just put it all in his hands to decide whether or not he wants to accept you. Maybe he did want to accept you, but all he sees is a whore, in the words of Nyla, who has a baby on him while he's in prison, doesn't even hold him down correctly. So let's continue.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So now that I'm getting the props involved to let you know, like, shit is official, I am done with it. I will go through child support for you to take care of your children, even if you don't. I'm not no sorry ass mom. I get up off my ass. I've been working since I was 14, so it's not a difference like he's gonna make me or break me because you in or out. Then you trying to compare yourself to my oldest son. Father, you can't compare yourself when he gets his son. It's not about the money that you bringing over here and coming to get back. It's not about the money. It's time. You would like to cherish moments with your kids, grandchildren. It's not about the money.
Right.
And that's what he's trying to make it all about, was the money. It's not about the money. I don't care about that.
Yeah. So you're the son that you guys have together.
We got 2 kids together. I got a 5-year-old and I got a 2-year-old.
Okay.
My 2-year-old is here with me.
And that's also by Quincy.
That's by Quincy as well.
And so
the
5-year-old
is by Quincy as well.
But the 5-year-old wasn't here.
The 5-year-old wasn't here. It was just my 2-year-old. He don't know how to talk.
Right. So when did all this take place? Him choking you?
This morning, like right before I called. It's 8:52. At about 8:30, 8:25, 8:30, somewhere around in there. Like, and I called the police. It had to been like 8:40 or 8:30 something.
Did I see where you called the first time and then it got hung up? He said that the baby called. Okay.
At 8:38.
And then was there another one?
Hey, listen, I agree with Deborah on this one, right? When you're in prison, the loyalty ends at the gate if y'all not married. I agree. And you can't just try to marry somebody because you're going to jail either, right? For the loyalty. Six Empress says, I mean, you expect the world to freeze by because you're locked up. I don't think it should. And obviously this woman didn't believe that either. Now I'm going to say this. Don't even bother. Listen, ladies. You cheat on him while he's in jail, he gets out. Don't even bother trying to fix the relationship. Whether he tells you he can or not, it's not going to go well. The resentment and all of the feelings that he has towards you, they're not going to go away. So don't put yourself in a bad situation, which, I'm not saying she caused this. At the end of the day, him choosing to put his hands on her is his choice. She didn't cause it. But girl, just end the relationship. Don't even continue trying to give him a chance or work through it. He's not going to be able to forgive you or get over it. Okay? I promise you that. He's going to end up doing some crazy stuff like try to choke you up in your house while you guys are having a basic argument. Because men just like, for me, in my opinion, men just can't, they don't forget that stuff. They hold on to it. Even if they try to save the relationship, they're still going to hold on to what you did and try to throw it at your face and all. Like, even women who don't cheat or do anything for real, right? Even if you're just like somebody who's silly or you have a track record of being silly, they will use all of that against you. Don't even waste your time trying to get back with them. I would have ended the relationship immediately once he went to jail, but that's me. I don't do well in situations with people who break the law. I agree, Lana Love. But obviously she was willing to give him a chance because they had 2 children together. But you go and get pregnant while he's in jail, just end the relationship right there. Don't put yourself in the same room as him anymore. Don't be around him anymore, because that man is not going to have what it takes to forgive that. He's just not going to. He ended up in jail. He probably has low impulse control. Of course she's going to try because they have kids together. It's an understandable thing to try and work out your relationship. I know she will, but I just don't think it's smart, because you're dealing with somebody who can't control themselves enough where they end up in jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously something like that is gonna cause some strife, and you have to just assume that the person isn't gonna be able to control themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have a baby on them, just let it be. Call it quits, and don't try to work it out. It's just not worth it. A lot of men can't deal with being cheated on. They'll try, but the resentment that they feel, like, women feel a lot of resentment even when they accept the relationship and stay after that somebody's had a baby on them. But listen, I never understood the you using that against me thing. Men literally be mad simply because you are being honest. Oh yeah, they hate that. They hate that. A true king wouldn't put you in that situation to begin with. Yeah, exactly. He wouldn't put you in a situation to have to be raising and taking care of your kids alone while he's in jail. Exactly. That's why if he did do that to you, if he did leave you and your family hanging out to dry by ending up in prison, that's not a man you could take back and try to have a healthy relationship with him. You know what I'm saying? He went to jail. Just leave it call that quits for your kids, for the sanity of your family, your children. Just call it quits right there, because it can get ugly. And honestly, it's not worth it. You're with a man, he ends up in jail. You're better off. I'm sorry to say this. You're better off not even trying to fix that situation. Okay, it's gonna be a world of disaster and hurt and drama. And you just don't need that. But let's continue, guys.
Then I just called. I don't know if it's gonna, oh no, 828 I called. Sorry.
Okay.
Look.
I just want to have my time.
828 I called, and he hung up and said that the kids, the kids that my son called. Then I called back at 838.
Okay. That was him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what happened after, like, what happened for him putting his hands on you?
I was stressing on trying to get him off. He's more powerful than I am. So that's what it was.
So did he just, like, come up and grab you?
He was getting ready. I'm in the room. He's sitting in the room. He's putting on his clothes. And I was sitting on the bed. At first, I did like that. He tried to slap me. I did like that. Boom. And then after that, I said, you ain't hit me or something. He said, yeah, I'm going to smack the out of you. And he did.
You come over here with me?
And he did. He did. He smacked the out of me. And then after he smacked the out of me, he started choking me. He was like, oh, you ain't finna leave me. You ain't finna leave me. And I was like, no, I'd just rather deal with the white folks. I will. Because if I got to keep going back and forth with you every day, I'm arguing with you every day about a baby not being yours.
Whoa.
Look.
Ooh, that could have been bad.
Come on, son.
Sorry, all I heard was that cranking back up and going.
Well, we got a call over here about a dispute y'all had a little earlier.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what happened?
So y'all were getting dressed because y'all were about to have sex.
No, we don't have no hats.
Oh, already did. Okay.
I'm trying to leave.
Man. Well, I understand, but we got a call about, so we still have to talk to both people involved.
I had to go pick up my son.
Yeah. What was the dispute about earlier?
Like, we talking about, like, about not me not doing my job. I'm a father. I work every day, man. Like, only so much I can do. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead. Not too cold.
2017 Chevy Malibu, gray color to Cameron Gresham. Jobs out there.
Simple. So what you saying? The arguments about you not doing your job?
Not taking care of my children and all that type of stuff. And I told you, only so much I can do. It ain't like I ain't trying. You feel me? Because some people won't try.
What's the complaint about not taking care of them? Like not being here, not
being
feeding them, or not cooking, or
no, like they're being there for them. Like
he got mad because I said, he asked me, this is what the question that he asked me. He said, what do you want to do? You want to go your separate way? And at first I didn't answer the question. I sat there and I thought about it for a second. And then I was like, yeah, I'd rather go my separate way. And I deal with the white folks. And after I said that, he got upset. But the only why he got upset and the only reason why he asked me that, because he asked me if I wanted to use a rubber. And I'm like, why would I want to use a rubber? Like, what sense did that makes? We've been having sex. Like, what are you trying to get at? So I got pissed off when he said this. I didn't answer the question. I waited. I laid back down for a second, then I answered it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, yeah, I'd rather go our separate ways, and I deal with the white folks. Just like that.
Right.
Sean, I don't know what you're talking about. She called the police because he was trying to choke her. So maybe you're projecting whatever woman you're dealing with that you put your hands on. But that's not what we're talking about. Deborah says once he chokes her, that's a felony. Even if he didn't do, he will likely be found guilty due to his criminal. Listen, having that criminal history definitely doesn't help. You know, I will say that they do try to actually get some evidence of everything that was going on, but it's not looking good for him. Hopefully he didn't actually do that, but obviously, and I'm going to say because of the stress of the situation, I believe he did. I believe that he was probably pissed off and taking in, men will try to get in each other's head. Like they will, she had a baby on you, she's a hoe. Men will be the detriment. Because they will be the ones in that man's ear telling him all types of things. If he decided to stay with her after he found out she had a baby with somebody else, then he should have stayed with her. But these men, they will get in each other's ear. They will try to make each other feel embarrassed and all types of nonsense. It's ridiculous. Deborah says, so she told him go on his separate way after sex. Apparently, they've been having sex. They've been having intercourse. They were scheduling to have sex, and I'm telling you, the D is what be getting people in trouble. Okay, that's what be having people in trouble. Hey Tehran, hey Shiesty Bum. She says, hey Flora, hey, what's going on? What is going on? Okay, let's continue because the situation is just tragic.
When I said that, he snapped me.
Don't take him to school. Like father's supposed to do, average stuff like father's supposed to do. We got to argue about that. And I'm like, no, I can't do this, man. Like, it's shit too much for me. So I just left and she told me to go get her son. So I went to go get her son. So I brought her son back.
Where was he at?
He was at my brother's house. He spent the night with my little nephew.
Okay, it's a family thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So just arguing any going on? Anybody push each other, touch each other?
Nah, nothing big going on. I just get arcade shit. It can lead into that. So while you get all that hollering and all that going on, I get real mad. See, I probably be angry mad part, so I get real mad. I just get on, got and don't avoid the situation because I can't be in no.
I believe she was checked out of the relationship too, Lana, probably while he was in jail, which I don't blame her. I just think like at this point, it doesn't matter if you guys have kids, just be honest, keep it pushing. There's no need to force something because you have kids with somebody. Sometimes the relationship's going to end. And it's okay. Relationships end. If you have a perfect ending and you end up married to your husband for 60 years, good on you. I'm going to congratulate you. That's always going to be an accomplishment. But you know why it's going to be an accomplishment? Because most people are not staying married or even getting married for 60 years. She was definitely checked out. Kathy says she's not taking responsibility for her own actions, though. Women can be evil and use kids as a weapon. Come on, let's be honest. I think she was trying to, I don't know. I think she was trying to encourage him to be a better man. But I also think with everything that went down, she should have just moved on. And I do think sometimes people feel guilty, like, oh, we got kids together, I owe it to my children to try to work it out, but she don't. Deborah says she ain't choke herself. Yeah, I don't think she choked herself at all. I definitely think that he got physical because of what was said, but for me, that's why it's better off to not even try to force these relationships. A lot of it is force. If you're done, be done. Don't stay in that volatile situation. The man clearly doesn't even have his head on right to where he feels like he can get up and do what he needs to do for his children. He's just worried about himself, honestly, because he's saying, oh, I can't do all that. That's too much for me. You can't take your kid to school. You can't give him food. You can't hang out with him. If a man's in that condition, leave him. He's probably still stuck on jail. Still stuck on jail time. Like, why even get back in that situation is my point. Now, the guy, if he did what she's saying, is completely guilty and they should get him out of there. If he gives you the D and you can easily say you want out, no point in even trying. I agree. But I guess she canceled it that day, so people don't understand the chemical bond women have to men. When we have their children, their DNA literally becomes a part of us. Men don't have that issue. They just want control. Yeah. But I do think it's not on the woman to continuously try to make things work. Like, if the situation is not working and you don't feel it working, it's better to just end it right there. You have just as much control, and you can't, we always talk about the stereotypes and community beliefs that keep us locked in, but we have the power to break out of that. You don't have to stay with him because you have kids. The situation is not good if it's volatile, if he's always accusing you of cheating because you technically had a child while he was in prison and you guys made this silly decision to stay together, then yeah, just end it. Don't waste any more time for each other and try to have a healthy relationship with each other for your children.
Well, that's good to do.
Can't get no
avoiding the conflict is good to do.
What we trying to do, man. Cause I'm already in trouble for
now,
domestic violence and shit like that.
Do you live here or do you live somewhere else? Or
I stay somewhere else. I was staying here.
How long? I guess when did you move out? Or
about August.
August?
Yeah, we in on it. How you say it's a complicated relationship.
Yeah, I understand.
Where did he smack you at?
In my face.
Like, where in your face?
Here.
Okay. And then after that, what happened?
And then he went to choking me, and he was like, you ain't finna leave me. And I was like, I'm finna call the police. And then he was like, no. And I was like, yes, I am finna call the police because at this point I'm over. No, I don't want nothing to happen to her. Yeah, we're going through an altercation where we can't get it together, but it's just the best thing for us to do is go our separate ways. Like, it's not going to get any better. If you keep saying about the baby, yeah, the baby is not yours. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know you hurt behind it, but it's not going to get any better. I'm not begging you for any money to take care of your kids. Like, I have 4 kids. I have a 10-year-old, 5-year-old, 2-year-old, and a newborn. I need help.
Right.
I need a break. It's not all about me going on to
Yeah, honey, but I'm going to tell you this, okay? And I'm not agreeing with anything this man did, so don't anybody take that as what I'm doing. But don't go to this man for them breaks. You got to lean into your family, lean into your friends. Hell, hire a babysitter. Do whatever you need to do, but do not be going to your baby daddy to have sympathy for you and to give you breaks. He's not going to do that, especially not when you had a child on him. Okay? Like, this should be common sense. I'm not victim blaming in the least bit. But find somebody else to lean on. He's not it. I know you should be able to co-parent in a healthy way with your baby father. This situation is not a healthy one. Okay, you guys should have went your separate ways when he left jail, so he wouldn't. Yeah, she has to be realistic. It's like he's with just to use the situation to manipulate and guilt her into compliance. I mean, that's probably true, but the facts are still the facts, Deborah. You had a baby on him. Like, this man is not going to help you take care of the rest of your children. He's not. And you shouldn't expect him to. You should be waiting on your family. Go through the court, like you said. If he wants to give you monetary help, take that. Don't be trying to force him to be there for the kid. If he can't be that, be real. But to be over here in this stupid situation, it's a little annoying. Realistically, this man is not going to be able to help you with these kids. He's not going to do anything to make your life easier. He's going to be a miserable son. Had another baby. While he was in jail, you had a baby with somebody else. That's going to hurt anybody. He doesn't have the right to treat you bad or hurt you, but he's also not going to help you. I hope I'm not the first person saying this or about this situation. Do not lean on this man. He's not going to help you. Okay? It's just the cold, hard truth. You have to be realistic. I feel like she simply gave him a chance and he trashed it, but yeah, she shouldn't have expected anything else. Yeah, not at all. I think the best thing for her to do was, as soon as she started seeing that he was too volatile, just bring it to the court. You might want to do make things easier for your children, but if that man doesn't care and he's still going off on you and it's turning volatile, you just gotta. That's him forcing your hand, and you just gotta go through the courts. This is just advice. I'm not trying to shame her. Jamie Butler says, good afternoon to you. He's already shown he's unreliable, and yes, you are asking him for a break with another man's kid. This is what I'm saying. I'm not trying to shame her, but the facts are still the facts. You had a kid with somebody else while he was in jail, and he's gonna be pissed about that. He's going to. Now, if you guys would have broke up, I think he still would have been pissed. Because he's like, damn, I'm just in jail. You already had a baby. And any person is liable to be upset about that. So I just think it's just really not a smart thing. He's not going to help you take care of that kid. So, all right, let's continue. Those kids, I should say, because she had a 10-year-old and now she got a newborn that is not his child.
Right.
I need help. I can't work because I got a 2-year-old that nobody don't even want to pay
What
for.
I'm saying.
You're disclaiming him because you afraid to get the blood test.
I guess since you moved out in August, when do you come back over here? Like, is it daily you come over and help out when you can, or is it weekly?
Whenever she called me, I help. If I can get them on the weekend, I'll try to do that. But other than that, during the week, I don't work. I go to work. I go to work every day.
Yeah, I know. Obviously, there's one child, but how many kids y'all have?
I got one by her door right there.
Okay, that's a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
But you can go and get the blood test.
Oh.
I don't mind you going.
Now he don't want to claim the 2-year-old. See, now this is trifling. Now this is what I'm trying to tell you though. The men, his friends, and people around are probably telling him, "Oh, none of them kids ain't probably yours. Go get yourself a child, get yourself a test, and you ain't gonna take care of none of them kids." That's probably what's going on. But you want to claim the 5-year-old and not the 2-year-old? Okay, go do a paternity test then. Don't just start not claiming a kid that you already been raising for 2 years. It's kind of sad. That's like adopting a child, then being pissed it's not your bio kid. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's just kind of sad. This is a tricky one, guys. I'm trying to be as like fair as I can, but I kind of am side-eyeing this situation too, because it's like, damn, you had a baby on him and you're still sitting here trying to work the situation out, and you're telling him, oh, it's his fault. He should have never gave me a chance. I'm trying to be fair. Please do the DNA. Like, they literally act afraid of the DNA test. Exactly. Do the DNA test and keep it pushing. Now, he probably, from his heart, it probably hurts because when he had that baby, he probably got attached to it and felt like that's my baby, And to find out 2 years later this woman had a kid on you, and then your friends are gonna probably all putting it in your head to tell you that that's not your baby. He's probably going through a lot of emotions right now. Right, this is probably the only time you're gonna find me sympathizing, but I sympathize with this man. I feel bad for him. Because he probably thought he can get past it and then he couldn't. But at the same time, you don't have no right to be choking nobody. I don't care. Leave the woman. Tell her you can't accept it. You don't have no business choking her, though. And this is where he really truly messed up. Isn't the proof of burden on the claimant and not the defendant? Well, this is not him catching a charge, right? This is the paternity of a child. So if you've already taken ownership of a child that is not yours technically, in order for you to get off the hook for that, right, then it is your burden to prove that you're not the father. You can't just not claim it anymore. That's terrible. No, it's a little different than that, Deborah. It's a little difficult, but and that's fine. You can have a question. I'm just saying. Um, Thank you so much, Hope for Humanity. I was asking because she claims it's his. No, he's raising the kids with her. They have a 5 and a 2-year-old. So he claimed the baby too. He claimed the 5-year-old. He claimed the 2-year-old. Now he's trying to question the paternity of the 2-year-old, but he can't just do that, especially not if his name's on the birth certificate. He can't just do all of that. Now he's going to have to establish with the court that he's not the paternal father. Some states will still make you take responsibility for the child anyways. Rob, he know the baby not his. Like she said, he should have just leaves. He's mad he can't control, manipulate her because of the situation. I agree to some extent. Like filing the child on your taxes, then saying the kid isn't yours. LOL, it's too late, buddy. Exactly. You already got the child credits. So that's your child. Thank you so much, Dirty Gods. I appreciate it. DNA would be needed. I agree. I think that in this situation, they're going to need paternity tests. The guy is just too volatile. And I think in order to make things safe and healthy for the children, it's better to establish the paternity of the kids. That way he can take responsibility for who is his and keep it pushing. Now, you know what would be sick? If the baby is his and she got pregnant right before he went to jail, and he's over here accusing her of the baby not being his because she cheated while he was in jail. Now that would be a twisted turn that I think they should turn into a Tyler Perry movie. Not, don't take my idea, Tyler Perry, if you're not going to give me credit. I'm not talking about what his actions are. I was talking about his feelings. Okay. I'm from Cali and proved the child wasn't mine after 2 years, and the courts told me since I'm who the child knows, I was still responsible. Took them 10 years. Oh, damn. I'm sorry, Dirty Guts. That's crazy. Honestly, I find those situations to be kind of sick because somebody now money that could be going to real biological children that you do eventually have is going to be taken for a child that's not even yours. So I do feel for you. And I hate that parents, that women would even take men who aren't the paternal father to court if they haven't adopted a child. I just feel like that's just terrible. The feelings make the situation different. I can see that in some ways. All right, let's continue.
Because in your mind, what these people don't label you as if I'm this such or anything. That's all I am in your eyes is this or I'm not that.
I don't mean to sound rude, but did you have your other eyelash on before?
No, I took it off.
Okay.
I took it off.
I just wanted to make sure when he smacked you, it didn't come off.
I took it off.
And the kids are in the house.
I'm sorry. That's not funny at all. But it was just the timing of it. I think the officer was trying to look for like physical evidence of abuse and things like that. But the timing was just off. It wasn't the right time to ask about the eyelash. It was not the right time to ask about the eyelash. But anyways, let's continue, guys. This one is actually becoming multi-layered. There's a lot to this story. Let's continue.
3 right now.
3. Okay, so is that middle youngest or oldest?
He's the middle.
He's the middle. Okay, so is the oldest? That's not yours.
Not the older one. He ain't here.
Okay, now the youngest. No, who's that by?
The one behind the oldest, that one right now.
Yeah,
that was mine. The other little boy, that was mine.
Okay, so you got 2 kids. Okay, that's what I was trying to figure out. Make sure you had her understood right. So y'all just arguing. She's arguing about the. Obviously, the officer was talking to her, so let's make sure that everything.
I told her, I got a disease. I got hurt. I don't want to pass this But she mad because she's like, I'm out here doing something. I'm not, bro. I'm just not that type of person. I'm not gonna do nobody like that. That'd be up to get somebody to tell me.
Yeah.
So I can't do that. So we get arguing about that because she still don't believe me. So I don't know, man.
So when he choked you, can you like show me like
It wasn't really a choke, but it was just like handling me kind of rough.
How do you mean?
Like just putting me down like that, but it wasn't, choking like.
It wasn't up on your throat. It was more on your chest. Okay. And then after that, did you hit him to try and get him off of you?
Get him off of me, and that was it. But it's nothing. I really thought it was gonna be like chaos, him bringing my baby back, because we were steady arguing. I was like, I'm gonna call the police and say kidnapped over my son, shit like that. But other than that, like he stay his distance, I'm gonna stay my distance. I'm just gonna go on with child support, and we don't have to worry about anything. Like we don't have to worry about anything. I'm just over this stage. Like I'm over this boyfriend and girlfriend. I got 4 kids. 2 are by him. I'm just over it.
You been to the doctor and got a?
Oh, you got checked? Nah, not yet.
Okay.
I just realized.
You just strongly believe that you have it. Well, it may be good to go ahead and get the doctor and get checked, because there is medications and stuff for that. And I understand it can keep it to low where you almost can't catch it or can't pass it or catch it. But at least give you.
Oh no! What disease? Oh no! I think he got the HIV. I think he got the HIV because he was just talking to him about there's medications you can take to keep the levels low, which there with the HIV nowadays you can keep it so low that you don't even pass it to your partner. But that's crazy. Is she still sleeping around? At this point, if they're both sleeping around, they might just be giving each other diseases. I hope he don't remain emotional and use logic to know he shouldn't be in this situation. Yeah, I mean he seems calm, like he's not like other like we're gonna see some other situations where the baby daddies and the mom, they're both turned up, but he came in kind of like calm. I don't know where he got it from, honestly, Lana, but I know he has a disease. So he's probably thinking he either got it from her from sleeping around, or yeah, because if he's not sleeping around, he either got it in jail, or from her, or from whoever else he slept with. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that.
Your thing, and if that's what she's arguing about, say, hey, here's what the doctor said. I do have this right here, just to let you know.
I was trying to tell him, man, she's impatient. She's going to move.
Like, I'm over it. I'm over it.
Right.
And this is what's gonna keep him by me talking to y'all to let him know, like, this shit is official. Then this is what he needs to see. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Other than that, like, I'm just over it. I'm over it all. Like, he won. I don't want no more dealing. I don't want no more ties. When it come down to my kids, I'll just go to child support. Like,
right.
We're not finna do this. And even when he want to come over here and get the kid, he can go through y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just over it.
Right.
I'm over it.
Will you step right here and let me take pictures of your face and stuff like that? Just because I can clearly see some swollen on your face.
Oh boy, he left a mark. So yeah, he's definitely going to jail. But also, yeah, I mean, where else would he have gotten it from, Dirty Gods? If he just got out of jail, and he likely was only sleeping with her till he moved out. Either he's sleeping with somebody new, he got it from the jail, or he got it from her. If she is where it came from, she's lucky he didn't. Yeah, I'm not going to put that up there for too long because that language will get me in trouble. Even though Trump claims he's going to fix all that, that language still will get me in trouble. But I definitely feel like to some degree, yeah, this could have got worse. You know, if there's STDs, there's babies being had on each other. You know, there's just so much drama. They need to stay away from each other. They have no business being around each other. The court should even facilitate their parenting schedule. All of that. But there's nowhere else he could have got it from. Jail, her, or somebody new. And if it's somebody new from recently, that's pretty quick that he transmitted it. So Jail or her is my guess. But let's continue.
No, I just woke up too though.
Too fast. I understand criminal coming up, man. Just give me time, man. I'm gonna have the money. I'm gonna do what I need to do, man. I'm not gonna leave my children, man. They what this all this about, man. This is crazy.
The arguments about money for Christmas,
Christmas and all that type of stuff. I ain't go to Black Friday and all that type of stuff.
yeah. So they over the past 2 years, they said the best prices weren't on Black Friday.
Monday,
Cyber Monday, and even after that, actually the week before Christmas, if it's not a real popular toy, you get the best deals on that. Now, I may have another question, but I don't know if she haven't really talked to her. I just got here a while ago before the officer report, and so she may have a different question specific to ask you.
Is there anywhere else? Okay. Where in the house did all this happen?
Upstairs in my room.
Upstairs in your room? Okay. I want to talk to him, and then after that, can we go upstairs so I can see kind of where everything took place? Okay. Will you talk to her so I can talk to him real quick? Quincy, I'm Officer Bradshaw.
How you doing?
Good. Can you tell me a little bit about what happened this morning?
The conversation where I always thought about. I asked her, I said, do you really want to be with me? I said, do we gotta be together? It ain't not. It's just a simple yes or no question. It wasn't supposed to get that major, nothing. You feel what I'm saying? It just escalated. It ain't got loud and stuff. We just started arguing and all that type of stuff. Then she told me go get my son from my brother's house. So I went and did that. Then after that, I don't know what all this with police stuff going on.
I gotcha. So she said that she tried to call the police the first time, and then it got hung up or something. Do you know anything about that? No. Is that on your eye? Is that from?
Didn't know.
That's old.
Yeah, they're old.
Okay. Okay. Did anyone lay hands on each other?
No, man, I didn't get.
No.
Well, Lonnie, you make a good point, right? If she has a newborn, she definitely don't have it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there would be a lot more going on in her world if her newborn had, or if she got the HIV and passed it on to her newborn. So yeah, he probably got it from somewhere else. He did say, I have a disease. Now, that doesn't mean that she didn't recently contract it. Maybe from the new guy, right, that she had a baby with. But yeah, you're right about that. You know, if she had a newborn with the HIV, I doubt that she would still be out there sleeping. Well, I can't speak about anybody because people will do, but I doubt it. You know, she seems to have been trying to work it out with this man and get him to take care of his kids. So he's confirming her story. It all started because she said she don't want to be with him. Yeah, because he literally is saying, despite all that he knows, Big Saint to you said, him just extra flavor. You need to go. I want to put you in timeout, but I know you're being silly. Yeah. I don't think she, yeah, I just don't think she would be sleeping around like that if she had a newborn that had the HIV, you know, the courts, Child Protective Services would be involved because I do think that it can be transmitted. But in some cases, if they know before you have the baby, now that it can not be transmitted. So I really don't know at this point. This is a tough case. There's a lot going on. We got babies had on each other, STDs, going to jail. It's a lot. This is too much. I don't know why they chose to try and be together, knowing that she had a baby on him and he has a bunch of there's STDs in the picture too. It's not a smart idea. Hey, Miss Jill, what's going on, girl? All right, let's continue.
828. We was like about 10 minutes before that. He was in my cat or whatever the case may be, and then he got up. But he looked at me. He said, "Oh, should I wear a rubber?" He asked, "Should I wear a rubber?" I'm like, I didn't say anything. I'm muted because I'm like, if you're supposed to be my boyfriend, you're supposed to be my kid father. I'm the only one I'm having sex with you. Like, why would you ask me that? So I didn't say anything. And he said, "Let me ask you a question." And I was like, "What is that?" He said, "Do you want to just go our separate ways?" I didn't answer at first. I waited a couple of seconds. And I was like, "Yeah, we can go our separate ways. And I'd rather deal with the white folks than to come down to my kids' child support." And he was like, "Oh."
Is there any idea why he asked about that, or?
I don't know. That's what I'm telling you. It just, because we've been going through this since he got out of jail. I had a baby on him. He's hurt or whatever the case may be. It's not something that I intentionally tried, or getting a baby or anything. It just happened.
Now, which child's that? The youngest
It's
one?
the baby, not my
Yep.
2-year-old. I got a 3-month.
Oh, you had 3 months
I
as
got
well.
a 3-month.
Okay, I wasn't aware that you had a third.
Yeah, I just had a baby.
So you actually have 4 kids then.
Right.
I just don't believe it just like for me, I just don't believe it just happened. Like I'm so conscious of my body when I menstruate and like it's not just gonna happen. I'm gonna know when I'm ovulating, all of that. You can calculate that in your head. I'm not just gonna be having unprotected sex on that time and it just happens. You don't just happen to have a kid. It's when you're moving recklessly to some degree and without forethought. Because if you weren't moving recklessly, you would have been using a condom while having sex with somebody else outside of your current baby daddy. Oh, wow. She didn't give him an STD. Ain't no way. Honestly, I don't know if she gave him an STD. That's what I'm saying, Lana. With a 3-month-old, I don't think she gave him an STD. I think he got that from jail or from somewhere else. Okay? I don't think you realize how stupid people Listen, I'm trying to assume that they're not. Like, my assumption is not that everybody is stupid, right? I don't think everybody is dumb. I do think there is a caliber of people who just aren't smart. Yeah, but I agree with this part though, not Lana Love. With a 3-month-old, the CPS, the doctor, everybody will be all up and through your business if you had an STD or something like that while you just had a baby, you know? The new baby daddy probably rolled out. That is probably why this dude's still in the picture anyway. Exactly. That's why he's asking her, "Oh, do you still want to be together?" And she's talking about, honestly, no, because she want the one to put the new baby in there. You know what I'm saying? She ain't worried about her old baby daddy. She want a new baby. She want the new baby daddy. You know. And she thinks or she knows for the most part that this wasn't his baby. But like I said, it would be funny and it would be a nice, interesting twist of events if she was pregnant when he went to jail. And it is his baby. But I don't know how much time came in between all of that. Seems like he was in jail for a while, though. So let us continue, guys. Let's continue.
She didn't hit you.
It's just a whole bunch of a loud argument. Cause I don't want to comply. I don't want to do what she tell me to do.
What you mean by that?
Like, move on her time.
I gotcha.
I gotta handle my bit. I got a job. I work here. Try to handle my bit. It's only so much I can do. If I can't get my children right now, I can't. But I'm gonna take care of them. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna leave them out because I'm taking care of children and they ain't none of mine. That's why I'm trying to build all my money up so I can get her what she needs so she can go get the children criminal stuff. It ain't nothing crazy, man. All this just a big old confusion, man.
Okay. Yeah. We're just trying to figure out on both sides. I like to be able to talk to both people. I'm glad you came back and talked to us. So we'll go from there. Hang tight for me, okay? 7-4, you want to walk back over here?
Okay. So my oldest not his, but my middle two are his. And we've been going through this up and down. Him listen to the streets, I listen to the street, but we still try to come together. Like, we gonna make this work, blase, blase. Well, he asked me that question. Then morning, I hesitated on answering it, and then I answered it. And I was like, yeah, we can go our separate ways. And I'll just deal with the white person. When I said that, he got upset.
I don't know. When did we hear this? When did they ask? I feel like they're just fishing for a crime at this point. No, at this point, she has said that he's choked her, and they're trying to see if there's evidence of that. Now, I don't remember in this case because I watched these quite a while ago while I put the outline together for the show. I don't remember if he goes to jail, but she's alleging that he choked her while they were arguing about this. So I don't remember. I also don't remember this. So we'll see. She should have left the relationship when she got pregnant. This is a fresh baby, SMH. Yeah, a 3-month-old, that's too fresh to be having around your ex-baby daddy. Like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, we can go our separate way. What you asked me the question and I answered. Like, and this guy.
I'm not trying to sound blameful, but it's really dumb. You know, you got a 3-month-old with another baby, and sorry, with another man, and you got a new man, like that, or you're back with your old man. Like it's too much. It's too much. I wouldn't even suggest that mom get a new man. It's too much energy around a new baby, a new child. I'm stressed out about this. Lana Love says too. Listen, this whole thing is stressing me out. This whole case is too much. This is trifling as hell. I was expecting this just to be normal, everyday baby mama drama, but no, she got pregnant while he was in jail. Now he's questioning if the second child of his is his. It's gotten all messy, very messy. All right, let's continue.
Because I'm sick of it. Like with the back and forth shit, I'm sick of it. Like 1 minute we okay, the next minute is something. Every day is something.
Go ahead.
52 to 74. You want to come back over here?
452 is trying to raise you.
You're good, sweetie. You can stay there. You can stay right there.
Look, you stay here. You just needed me. Sorry, I had to turn down where I was listening to her.
You're good.
Did she tell you she had a 3-month-old as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna go 1095 for battery, family violence, and interference with 911. So, I've gotten pictures of her face. He slapped her in the face, and she said it wasn't choking. She said it was more like rough handling her, like in her chest. So that's not really choking to me, or ag assault. So, but he's gonna go 1095 for battery, family violence. They've got 2 kids together. So, all right. Well, I just wanted to.
Yeah. And she had the face, right? Her face is swollen in places that show that she was in an altercation. So he choked her and he hit her, but she obviously didn't want him to get in trouble for choking. So since it wasn't obviously apparent that he choked her, she said that didn't happen. This is just a messy situation. He's going to jail now. We don't know how that's going to affect his prior case. So he's probably going to jail based off of violating his probation to some extent, if he had probation or if he was still on probation. But this is a hot mess. Maybe the new BD not the best either. That's misdemeanor. He gonna get a slap on the wrist. It sometimes part of the conditions of your probation is not to get into any other trouble though. So I think it really depends for him. So, and I agree. I think the new baby father is not a baby father. I believe he's probably some dusty bandit who's not reliable at all. That's why she was trying to force this guy to work out, but it got too volatile, so kind of sucks for her. She is not making good decisions. I hope that she learns and make better decisions. The fact that she wants him to give her a break from the kids when she knows he has issues about the kids that aren't his. Yeah, because he had a problem with her 10-year-old, and he got a problem with the new kid that she had while he was in prison. So she's really not thinking all this stuff through. I was saying, Miss Jill, like a little bit before you came in, she shouldn't be expecting this man to help her at all. He's not going to help her outside of helping her with the kids of hers that he helped to create. He's not going to help her, and she shouldn't expect him to. And I'm not saying that to say like, oh, shame her. I'm telling her the reality. Don't expect him to help you. Now let's see. Someone said that family violence is a felony charge. Let me look that up. Family violence battery charge, and we'll do Georgia just so we can see the general state. Georgia. Assault and battery. A person commits the offense of battery when he or she intentionally causes substantial physical or visible body harm to another. Let me see if this is considered a misdemeanor. I don't think so. This is from Justia. Okay, there's a newer version of the Georgia code. Let me see. Penalties are okay. Family violence battery can either be characterized as a felony or a misdemeanor depending on the past criminal history of the accused. A major consequence of a family violence battery conviction is that any future conviction of the same crime is an automatic felony. So the first one is a misdemeanor. So in his case, the first one will be a misdemeanor if it's his first one. If it's more than one, then it's automatically a felony. No, it's felony. I have had family charges. It's a misdemeanor. Okay, yeah, but once it's more than one, it becomes a felony. So if she didn't press charges, the state will pick it up probably. The state will probably pick it up if she complies and because of his criminal history. I'm in Texas. Yeah. This is Georgia, but it's pretty similar. So, simple battery family violence is identical to the crime of simple battery, except the alleged crime occurred between the following people listed above, which constitutes a familial tie. After the first conviction of simple battery family violence, unlike family violence, the second conviction is still merely characterized as a misdemeanor. A person convicted of simple battery family violence or misdemeanor family violence battery may be sentenced to a maximum penalty of 12 months in jail and or $1,000 fine. So you know what? This explains a lot. You know, for those people who've gone through situations like this where somebody that offended against them or harmed them got a misdemeanor charge. That's pretty much how it works. In some states, even after the second, third, fourth, it's not ever going to move up to a felony, which I don't get why. That's my only thing. I think if it's something that you're doing over and over again, it should become one. Now, they do have something called family violence charge, which is it's a criminal charge that starts at a felony. So it's not simple battery. There's no like simple to it. It's just it's just simply a family violence charge, and so that gets a felony charge right away. So it really depends on your state. But you know, a lot of states treat it like a misdemeanor, and misdemeanors are things that can be easily sort of scrubbed away. It's kind of unfortunate. But let's continue. I'm gonna start with the rest of this video, and then we're gonna move on. This one's almost done, but it caused a lot of prompt questions. So let's continue.
All right. So you are going to be placed under arrest today. Her story is that you hit her. Hold on, I'll get it. So it's going to be battery, family violence, and interference with a 911 phone.
Come on, man. With this family violence, bro, they facing me that road 15 years for something that you know I ain't do. Like, come on, man. It's crazy, bro. I'm family violence, bro. I ain't did nothing to nobody. I told you I had my stuff and everything, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, hold on.
Wait. Let me fix the one.
Straight, bro.
Let me tell you. He can smoke it.
It's not alcohol, man.
He can smoke it. You can put it in his mouth. I'm gonna put this right here for a second. All right, you can go ahead.
I don't know if he can put it in his mouth.
Man, get my
We'll lock it up.
I wonder if they're doing it because of the body cam.
He's out. Lock it up, or is there anything else?
I've noticed a lot of these officers and things, they'll let people smoke their cigarettes and their vapes. And it is because they have an addiction to it, like a chemical addiction. Sorry, guys, I got some dust particles in my eyes. But they will let a lot of people just smoke their vapes and stuff like that. And I'm just like, I wonder if it has to do with like the amount of young people who are addicted to vapes and cigarettes and stuff like that. I've seen them do this for vapes, cigarettes, all of that. Not for any substances like illegal substances, but for those technically the ones that you can buy in the store. So let's continue.
Wallet or
hold on. You can take your keys with you.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll the window and cut it off for you, okay?
Want me to take the keys out and shut it off for you?
Here, I'll get it for you. 10-4, 1095.
Yeah, can't leave it running out here.
You know I got these children money, bro. You know couldn't come up. All you gonna send me to jail for? Like, come on, man. This shit ain't funny, man.
I ain't mad.
This shit crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. But you hit me though. But she hit me though. Come on, man. That's crazy, man.
Listen.
All right, man. Let's take me to jail.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna lock it up.
All right. Have a seat. Right here. Unlock your car.
My brother come
He
get my
said,
car,
take me
bro.
to
Get my
jail,
phone with
man.
all that, bro.
Look, I'll get it for you.
He said, take me to jail, man. He is fed up. I don't know how much drama these two are going through on a daily, but he is fed up. He said, take me to jail, man. I don't know. Do you guys think she told the I'm not gonna say nothing. Do you guys think she told the truth about the choking though? Because my question is why be I mean, she might just be antagonizing him because she's like, you hurt me, so F you. But why be over there like, well, I'm sorry. She should have just left. Okay, let's continue.
Hold on. We gotta search you, okay? I'm gonna take you to the other side because there's a little one.
Come on, I didn't hold on, call the police on me, bro. Like for real, bro. Like this shit ain't even funny no more, bro. These folks try to see me down the road 15 years. Come get my stuff, Janai.
Okay.
Janai, come get my stuff.
I haven't searched him yet.
Nah, look, but y'all see what they done. Y'all see what done to me.
Look, this is.
I'll get out. I'll be out.
We have a job to do too, okay?
With your children, I take care of my children. What it saying?
Have a seat.
Like for real, bro. They crazy.
Have a seat.
Just ignore her. Like I'm saying.
Somebody know her. Y'all want to lock me up though.
How do you put this on airplane mode, buddy?
Turn my phone off.
You want
to? Come get my key. Hold on, wait till my auntie come out here, man.
Do you want her to get?
Come get my key, please. I don't want to talk to nobody out here.
Okay, have a seat for me.
See, that's why I'm talking to you.
Look, have a seat.
Ma'am, just.
She press me in my nose, y'all ain't doing nothing about that. And I ain't did nothing. I ain't put my hand on about arguing with these folks, man. Like, come on, man.
Listen.
Hey, look. I asked you.
Man, but y'all still though, I ain't gonna tell on nobody though, man, cause that's some silly ass. But folks hitting on other folks, and y'all ain't doing nothing about that. Listen. Like, come on, man. You see my nose and shit, man. And nobody else ain't got no hit on that.
I asked you twice. You said you wasn't.
Man, cause I don't want to get her locked up. Cause that's my baby mama.
Okay. So are those?
Can I get a cigarette, somebody, please?
Yes. If you sit down, I will get you a cigarette. I just need you to listen. Are those injuries from today?
Yes, they from today, man. No, okay. That's why I left, man. Cause I don't want to keep on going.
Okay.
Oh.
We have a seat so I can take a picture of your face.
Okay, so now I can say this without feeling too like bad. They were fighting with each other because just like she got marks, he got marks. So they were squabbling. Well, he admitted that he got upset. I do think they were squabbling. I think she was mad and he was mad and they were exchanging words and it got physical on both sides. That's what I agree. And I agree that's probably why he's mad that, he's going to jail because he's like, we were fighting. You hit me too. And if he has marks, then take pictures. The cop is right. I'm going to take pictures of it and we're going to document it because he got hurt too. So now there's no bias going on here. So nobody can cry if he still continues to get charges. Now, the good part is we're not too deep into it, where we can still watch and figure out what his charges are going to be at the end. All right. Now we're 2 hours in. I did set a goal that we didn't hit yet, right? I know you guys like just watching these with me, but feel free to help me reach my goal of some super chats that will help me to continue to monetize the channel, make this a hobby that I can do and allocate the time to. So please, guys, hit the like button for me, share, subscribe. If you can support the channel, please support it. If you can send a cash app, please do that as well. Okay, I'm 2 hours in, so I feel like it's fair for me to make my little announcement. All right, thank you, guys. Baby Mama probably got hit way more and harder. Well, he's a man, so we know for a fact that his hits are going to have more of an impact. So they're going to be more, they're going to hurt more, and they're going to be more painful. Grug says Yapathon 2000. Well, you can watch the video by yourself. You don't have to sit here and listen to me yap. She would not have been there or let him been there with her new baby. That's putting gas on a fire. Or she should not have. Yeah, I agree. I think having a new baby, she should have just kept that situation to her. She put her child in danger when she decided to let this man who knows he's not the father and knows that she had a baby with somebody while she was in prison. Like, it's too much animosity. I wouldn't want my child around all that negative energy. Like, the baby's already here. It's not smart to have your baby around all that negative energy. Y'all done already ran yapping into the ground. Have to be both ways, equality. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Y'all are being silly. All right, let's continue.
He wants you to take the keys to his car.
Just on my face.
Do you have injuries anywhere else?
No, it's just on my face and my nose.
Okay. Can I take your hood off so that I can turn this way a little bit? Okay. Look, we will get this all sorted out.
I should never came over him. I should never take my black ass over him.
Okay. Scoot in for me.
Let me get
I'm gonna get you one. Scoot in for me.
You said I should have never taken my black ass over here. No, you shouldn't have. And you guys shouldn't have been together. You shouldn't have been trying to work it out. You shouldn't have tried to have a romantic relationship. This woman had a baby on you. She was already over you. She wanted that new thing back, but that new thing wasn't responding. You know, smart guy now. Yeah, now he's understanding. He should have never have to start somewhere. Y'all
You got a cigarette, man?
She had one.
It's all right. It's all right. You going to jail too? You going to jail too? You going to jail too? I promise you that. I promise you that.
Oh, she said that's not what she asked. I got that.
I promise you. I bet you got. She said she can't go to jail. Y'all hear that, no? Y'all hear that, no? Look at my face.
We don't listen to people about that.
Look at my face.
She had your cigarette a while ago. That's why I was trying to get you to take it out.
Can I get a cigarette? Somebody, please. What? Y'all, where my keys at?
Are they in the car?
Get my key on. Throw it. I'm finna go get the car.
Are they in the car?
Yeah.
Where were they? I didn't go search the car.
It's in the middle. It's in the middle. Yeah, she can get on.
You're good.
But I didn't want to leave the key in the car there either.
Wow, she's thicker than a snicker. Y'all seen her?
Man.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't be saying this, but
you're good.
It's in the middle. Get my key on. Throw it. I'm finna go get the car.
Are they in the car?
Yeah.
Where were they?
Okay.
It's in the middle. It's in the middle. Yeah, she can get on.
You're good.
I'm just saying.
But I didn't want to leave the key in the car there either.
Man. Y'all still want to hang with this hoe.
Well, he's getting arrested, right, Deborah? Because he didn't claim that he was being attacked at first, right? In the beginning, he didn't say that. It was her who made the claim. He didn't call the police. He didn't claim that. So they're going to go with the first person who said they were assaulted, which was her. She had defensive wounds. It's just when they went to arrest him, he also had wounds as well. So it's tricky. Again, I think because he's a male, he probably executed more strength. But they were clearly both fighting each other. Okay? I'm not going to say he's right to put hands on her. He's wrong. He should not have done that. So, even Nicole says thank you. Yeah, I had to go back because I was like, oh, she did. She did. Like, extremely. I was like, picking in a damn snicker. But yeah, anyways, let's continue.
Man, they're crazy, man. They stay away from me, bro. When I get to the jail, bro, can I file a TPO? Can I get a TPO?
Yeah, you can't judge about that.
For real, bro. I'm getting a TPO. Keep all this shit. So it's great. Get that for cigarette up, man. I'm pissed off right now. It's crazy. Yeah, tell your mom there, everybody help you. Don't call me no more. Don't call me no more, period. You dead to me. You dead to me.
Just ignore.
Dead to me. That shit dead to me, Janai. That shit dead to me. It's all matter. You can call anybody, you call everybody, you can call Keisha all day and tell them everything. You going to jail too. I ain't gonna get a TPO on you and everything. I promise you that. You going to jail too. I promise you that. I promise you that.
If you want to go ahead and have a seat in the car, we'll get you on out there so you can go ahead and see about getting a bond. I'll sit in the
I always come back.
Just ignore her. Just ignore her.
I always come back.
Hey, stop.
Ma'am, you don't need to yell either.
God damn, man. They doing right in my life, man. I just had got out of prison, man.
Can you help you?
Yes, got one male.
Now, why are they calling him Biscuit? And why they keep telling him he's gonna drop the soap?
People.
We trying to make it like it's about the money. You brought money over here, but you got the money back from me Tuesday. You just gave me the money Saturday, last Saturday, and you came back Tuesday to get it. Like, I'm over this shit.
Can we go see the were you here when it happened? Did you hear anything, see anything?
No, I was asleep.
You were asleep. Okay.
We was right here.
All right here.
Right here.
And then where did he kind of like?
Yeah, we was on the bed. I was sitting right here. Okay, my little baby was going right here. Hold on, mommy. Hold on, mom. I'm talking to the police. The little baby was right there. I'm sitting right here. I have no clothes
She
on.
said, "Hold on, Mama. I'm talking to the police." Those are some crazy words. If I ever said that, my mom would be like, "Talking to the police about what? What is going on?" Okay.
He got his stuff on right there, put his pants on, he got right there. He would grab his jacket, put his jacket on. He tried to smack me first. I did like that. I said, "Oh, you miss?" He said, "I'm gonna smack the out of you." I said, "You ain't gotta do shit to me." Just like that. And that thing, you know, he was standing right there, he turned around, he said, "Walk," he smacked me first. And then when he smacked me, I tried to get up. When I got up, he started doing me like this. So we ran over here. I had water in the cup because this is how I warm my baby milk up with hot water. I got the cup. I said, "Get off of me." You know, trying to get him off of me. Get off of me. He would not let me go. He got more power than me. So as I got up, he was like, "Oh, you ain't finna leave me. You ain't finna leave me." So I left out of this room. I come here to my son's room. We struggling on the bed. We just struggling on the bed. He got me pinned down on the bed. And I like, "Get off of me. Get off of me. I'm finna call the police. I'm finna call the police." I went down the steps. I woke my cousin up. But she was like, "What the hell going on?" She still like sleep. She don't know what's going on. So I said, "Let me see your phone." Because he got my phone in his pocket. "Let me see your phone. Let me see your phone." By the time I got her phone, then he was like, "You ain't calling no police." But by the time I had already dialed 911 on my phone, it was ringing. He come back in this room and say, "Oh, my son had it." You can hear his voice on the call. If y'all go back to
I play him too.
You can hear him say, "Oh, my son had the phone." And I don't know what she said, but no, police never came. So after we got finished testing, we went downstairs. I hurried up and slid me on some pants. I went outside. I like get my phone, but by the time I got back down the steps, he was gone. He was in his car. My phone was on the table. I got my phone. I called the police.
The suspect was booked for battery, family violence, first offense, and obstructing or hindering person making emergency telephone call. What do you think about this incident? Comment below. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe for more.
This one was just full of drama, y'all. This was full of drama. Getting my 3-month-old from another man and leave. LOL. Oh my god. Now, somebody mentioned, yeah, the baby sleeping in the bed with them. This is where it gets so tricky. Because he said he was living with her with us at some point. And that's just so trifling, okay? So this next one we're going to play. This is a case of a situation where it appears that the baby mother is being toxic, right? She's impeding the father from helping the child in being present in his life. Okay, that's what it appears like. Now, you guys let me know what you think. And Lana says, "I'm flabbergasted." I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. These people are trifling as hell. So I'm not even gonna act like that's not what we're gonna see and continue to see today. But that's the same thing that's going on here in this situation. Now, this dad says that his child got injured while playing a sport, and his child came to him, and he felt like he needed to act. So let's get into it.
2022. In beautiful Athens, Georgia, officers were dispatched in reference to a disturbance between exes. Their son was hurt and needed to see a doctor, but unfortunately their arguing was stopping either of them from taking the young boy to the doctor.
An old song, dude. What's going on, man?
I'm just waiting on my son to come out. There's some bullshit going on. Just waiting on my son to come out. He hurt his leg playing basketball. I'm here to take him to the doctor. She been all that extra. I ain't with that. My son leg, he not hopping around right now. He has hurt.
Do you guys have like an agreement for like?
I mean, it's all good. We getting along all good, but when it don't go certain ways, she want to call, get all.
Are you guys like still together?
We ain't together. I see my son. We got, split custody and all that.
That's what I'm saying. You guys have like an agreement that
It
way.
ain't no agreement, but we just be on good terms. Like this happening, she want to bitch up. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming. I got to say certain to get her attention. But he hurt his leg at basketball. I get up early in the morning just to take him to the doctor, just to see to the hospital and see what's going on.
Yeah.
And she want to talk about I'm making threats. I ain't making no threats. My son's in the with his leg hopped on. I ain't playing no type of games, man.
I get it. So what? You're just trying to get your son today?
Just trying to get my son. See, he straight go to the hospital.
So how do you hurt his leg? You said playing basketball?
Basketball practice yesterday. I don't know if it's meniscus or what. She don't know.
Okay.
He hopping around.
Well, let us try to talk to her quick. We'll see if we can help it calm down. Okay.
Take care of son.
Well, like I said, I'm not disagreeing. That's what you're trying to do. So like I said, we're just here because somebody called, so we have to just check on it. All right. Give us a second. Give us just a second now. I'll step in real quick. So what's going on?
He keep threatening me.
When you
So
say
I called
threatening
police. He threatened me. I said, I'm sure everybody heard me. He said he don't care about no police. He gonna knock my door down. He gonna punch me. He gonna slap me. All that. We done been to court for this.
Okay. Well, so did you guys already have a standing court agreement for your son, for him to be able to have custody or anything like that?
Hell no.
No? Do you guys usually just share custody?
He don't have no rights, no custody.
Okay. Well, you guys not together, I'm assuming, anymore?
No, we ain't been together in 10 years.
10 years? Okay. And he's not regularly seen his son?
Yeah, he's in.
Okay, so he does usually see him then. So you guys have a mutual agreement where you let him see him.
The thing is, he can't go with him.
Okay. So, well, I guess what's the deal today? How did today
he
happen?
got mad because he got hurt playing basketball, and I said that's it. He hurt the same knee. I said he will be out for the rest of the season. He don't need to get hurt anymore.
Yeah.
And I stand on that. I'm the parent. I'm the one responsible for him.
Okay.
So no, he's not going back to the practice. He get mad about sports all the time, and this is what I go through every time I say something about a sport.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? If he got homework, he can't go to practice.
Did you take him to a doctor for?
I'm finna take him in a minute.
Okay. And I think that's all his real concern is getting him to a doctor, is what he's articulating to us. Like I said, I can't tell you whether it is or isn't. I would advise, if you guys are having heated instances like this, I would take the text message and everything you have and go to the court and try to turn it into a formal order. Not where he can't see him, but where he has to have regimented times at the court.
I already done that. He already have a TPO.
Well, no, I'm not talking about a TPO. So, I mean, if you feel like you need a TPO, I would go reapply for another TPO. If you feel like you need to get another TPO, or you feel it's going to turn into a situation where you need to be protected, I would go to the magistrate court and I would apply for the TPO again. What I'm saying is go to the court and try to get them to delegate allotted times for him to see him, so it's not turning into a you guys having to. Yeah, that way it's a regimented system where it's like, no, you have him at this time because this is what the judge said. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
as opposed
to do it where he's not going to be in his life.
Well, and that's something that you can do, but you need to go to court.
Proving that he can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he wanted to take him.
Well, like he said, the officer said there, he made a good statement, is it's not up to you, right? You have to go through the courts. And if the court determines that he is not a good person to be around the child, then he can make that. But just the fact that she's trying to get the guy out of the child's life, I'm just like, this is too much. She's the best version of herself, SMH. You guys need to stop flirting in the chat, okay, Deborah and Rob? Stop flirting. Let's continue.
To the hospital, he could have took him yesterday instead of just dropping him off for me to take care of.
Did he make any veiled threats besides that today? Like I'm saying, did he do anything besides that?
I don't want to do anything.
Okay. So nothing physical happened is what I'm trying to tell. Okay. Well, we'll talk to him and explain that you're going to take him to the doctor. You said you're going here a little bit to the doctor.
Yeah, I don't have to tell him that.
No, I'm not.
No, he needs to learn.
I'm trying to de-escalate.
Yeah, I know, but he needs to learn he cannot do this. He can't keep coming over here.
I know, and that's why I was telling you that you need to go to the court and you need to have a judge make that into a formal order. Because if you do that, then at that point we have action.
I did do that. He has a TPO on. He don't supposed to.
He has a valid TPO right now.
I guess I don't know when it expired. It was a whole year.
Okay.
I'm trying to work with him, but he need to understand he can't do it.
Hold on one second. 9-1 Central. Can you check for TPO and bond conditions between the two subjects? Okay. Hang tight for a second. I need to go check something on my computer real quick. I'll be right back. Okay. If you want to lock it, we'll be right back. Give me just a second. I'll talk to him real quick. Did you talk to him by chance? No, I was just saying, I didn't know if he asked you any questions. Did Central post anything?
No.
Did Central put anything on there?
No, but they told you?
That's what I was wanting to verify.
No, they didn't put anything on.
9-1 Central. Can you post that to the F drive for me? Yeah, this is Officer Clark with Athens, Clark County.
That is disgusting, officer. You should try muting your body cam. But I believe they left this in here for honest reviewer said, I'm here to hate, not gonna lie. Okay, well, have fun. Make sure you hit the like or dislike button on the channel while you're here. Be useful at least. Deborah says, ew. Yeah, it is pretty nasty. But I do think he forgot he had a body camera on. Just like if you had a camera on 24/7 when you're taking a shit in the toilet after lunch, you're not going to really remember. You're not going to remember, oh, snap, I have a camera attached to me, unless you're talking to the camera the whole time. You might forget. So, anyways, okay, let's continue.
I was just calling quick because I had a question for you. We're trying to verify the validity of a TPO because it says in the order, it says in NCIC that we need to call you guys to verify. I just want to see if it's still a valid TPO. If he shows up at her residence, then okay. All right, well, that's what I needed. Thanks. Hey, you care about stepping in quick? So, do you have a copy of the order that you were given?
I have to find it. I don't even know what I did.
Okay. Well, it says it's still valid. So,
but to be honest, I want to be honest. I want to be right. According to the TPO, I read it. If I broke it, I mean, we broke it already.
You broke it?
What I'm saying is they say it is not valid if I let him over here or if I let him pick him up.
Have you let him do that?
Yeah. So to be fair,
okay.
I don't want to get locked up. I just want him. Don't take.
Well, I need to see what the SO wants to do because if they decide that they want him to go, then it doesn't matter. I'll explain to him real quick that you did admit to me that you violated it.
Yeah.
Which in and of itself defeats the purpose of the TPO.
Yeah.
So, all right, let me call him back.
I just want to be honest.
Yeah, I'd known that up front. Yeah. Okay. I'll check real quick. So, SO is saying it's still valid, but she's saying she admittedly broke it. So, that's not something we can press, I don't think. I think I'm going to have to call SO back. And they're going to say to let it go and just have him try to leave. Because she just admitted to me that she broke the TPO. She did.
Okay. So what do you want to do?
Well, I want to call SO, verify that. And if they said that we're good, then kind of lives. Because, I mean...
This officer is just like the most chill ever. He's like, well, what do you want to do, pal? He's just chilling.
She invited him over, which she did. You see what I'm saying? It kind of defeats the purpose of the standing. So I need to have them tell me, and then we're good. This guy's got a valid TPO. I've verified it with SO and everything. He's not supposed to have contact or any of that. But evidently, the protected party has admitted to me that she's invited him over multiple times while the TPO has been enacted. And she's saying that she usually just lets him come over to get the kid. She gives him, even though it states in there that he's not to have custody, she has sole custody. Good to go. Well, that's all I wanted to know. I'm just trying to make sure that it's just getting documented and that it's going to get at least up to them so we don't have the same situation showing up in the future. So, all right, bye. So, man, do you know that you have an active TPO?
No, because I come pick them up every day and do all that.
I get that. I get it, man. So, look.
I didn't even go to court for that.
Well, the reality is the court has an active and valid 12-month TPO against you for her, okay? So we have to take you on that. It's not something that we get a choice on. The court doesn't give us an option. But one thing I am going to put into my narrative, because I know you were mentioning to us that you want custody, you want to be able to have custody of your son.
I come to take him to a doctor. You mean you tell me I got to go to jail for taking him to the
doctor.
It's not because you're taking him to the doctor. It's because the standing order right now states that you can't have any contact. You can't come to the residence. You can't do any of that for 12 months.
If that's the case, she should go to jail because she allowing
Well,
him to do it.
so that's what I was about to
Taking him to
So
school
look,
every day.
look, what I'm trying to explain to you is that what I'm going to put in my narrative is exactly what she just told me. She told me that she violated it. The fact that she violated that needs to be told to a judge, because if there's a standing order and she's choosing to ignore it, that also needs to be articulated to a judge. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna state it in my narrative. I'm not gonna leave it where it's, if you've been coming over here, like you said, you were honest about that. She said the same thing, right? But we don't have a choice. We have to take you today. All right. It's not something we get a choice on. So if you got anything in your pockets?
Nah, let me cut my car.
All right. Do you?
If you want, I can move it down. You can park. What are you okay with that?
Yeah. I mean, he can park it. It won't get towed here, will it? All right. I mean, I'll give him a chance. He's being chill. Huh? Yeah, if you could. I have to write a report about it. And I'm going to state in the narrative. I mean, she told me she invited him.
Yeah, that's.
It's like, why do you get a TPO just to violate it to get somebody arrested? You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand.
Well, he's saying that it was because of out of pity. Same thing about child support. That's what he was saying.
He's saying the TPO was?
Yeah. No, the child support.
No. That's what DHS said. So she actively went and got a TPO. He didn't appear. Like he just said, I didn't appear. But it doesn't matter that he didn't appear, because TPO. If you don't appear for a TPO hearing, they automatically extend it for a year by default. The judge is like, okay, fuck you. That's. But it's not really something we get a say in, which is really annoying. I kind of wish the SO is the ones that had to deal with those situations.
Right.
And when I called them, they said that they're not going to make the decision on that.
Of course.
So I called supervisor, and he's like, well, he still has to take a ride. Wow. I was like, I knew that, but I'm like, how do you articulate that to a court? You know what I mean?
Right.
That was like something that I'm not a fan of it. It's a nice car.
Yeah. Hopefully he doesn't get it towed. You know what I mean?
No, I shouldn't, unless she is vindictive, which I hope she's not. They're not going to try to tow your car, right? All right. You have anything you want to take with you or no? Like your phone?
Do they give a bond on that shit?
Yeah. There's bond hearings. I don't know exactly when they are. When we get there, they'll be able to tell you. So
don't have to sit wait for the judge on this thing.
Not usually, no.
Early enough in the day for things to operate quicker.
With a bond hearing for a TPO, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know the exact. You'll be able to get better answers from the SO. So we're basically, a TPO is an enforced action by the sheriff. We're just doing the enforcement side, and then they'll be able to give you more information, okay?
All right.
Go ahead and turn around, put your hands behind your back for me. Top your palms together. No, top side, like this, man. I appreciate you. I'm trying not to cut circulation off these double jointed ones here. Kreischer said he's going to. You don't have anything that's going to get you in trouble with jail, right? All right. Let me get these double locks so they don't cut your circulation off. We're going to walk out here, and he's just going to pull down, so we have to walk all the way up the hill. And like I said, based off what you told me and what she's telling me, I'm going to make sure I adamantly state in the narrative. So you were never informed that you had a TPO?
Man, I ain't go to court. I heard about it, but I ain't go to court for it.
So,
because it's like one of those things she did. She was mad. And then she got back straight. Everything was all good. And then she did like this happened. They quickly called the police like it's a trap.
Well, and the court automatically extends it by a year if you don't appear.
Yeah.
So it's better to appear and at least try to give the judge your side. I get it, man. I get it. I'm gonna search you real quick and put everything in a bag. That way your stuff, when we get to the jail, they'll have it. Just cash?
Yeah.
You know how much is there?
$450. I was gonna take it to the
Kreischer. You want to make sure you put this on a bag when you get there, count it so that.
My debit card.
Debit card?
$450.
Just keys and stuff. All right, man. Go ahead and sit down for me. Yeah, man, that sucks. Because he didn't. I don't think it's as bad as what she was letting on. I got extra bags. Let me grab one. And when you get there, I know it's stupid, count that in front of them.
Yeah.
With Axon on. That way. No question. Appreciate the transport. I'm gonna go explain everything to her real quick. Hey man, you got your ID on you? Well, we have everything we need.
Sorry about that. All right, so you guys see pretty much the outcome of that. You guys are arguing in the chat. I don't know why. I don't know why. Because we're gonna move on to the next story. Okay, I'm gonna do one more. And this one is stalker baby daddy. Okay, now this gentleman is stalking his ex. He's following her around and stuff like that. It's a little bit long, but there's a lot to this story, so let's get right into it. You guys are arguing. Let's continue.
And ain't gonna even use it. How dumb do you look? All righty.
Is that him?
Yeah, that's him.
Hey, stop.
Hey, man.
A woman called in reference to her baby daddy making threats to her and her new guy friend. Things got out of hand real fast.
The Q building in the flats. Okay.
Q5.
Q5?
Yo. He be riding on this green. Like, I know he's somewhere watching. The food is crazy.
You say he rides a green bike? Bicycle?
Yeah. He's in the picture.
Okay. And when did he send you that?
He just sent me that. He's been texting me this whole time.
And you guys were in a relationship, or what's up with that?
It was 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. But he just that foolish. He on drugs, so he thought it started off for a ride. He thought he was gonna get in my car. He liked to show his butt, so he wanted to get in the car.
When was he trying to get in your car?
Not last night, but the night before that, before I made the report.
Okay. And when did he slash your tires?
That same night.
Okay.
So I had to put
And you already replaced them?
a donut on it.
Okay. So he slashed just one of them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where was your car parked when they did it?
It was at Comfort Inn.
Right down there?
Mm-hmm.
This is last night. Was he the one trying to break into the room? The hotel room?
We might be talking about the same person. We might be.
Okay. You called last night, though. You're at the Comfort Inn?
Uh-huh.
What was your call about? What time was it?
Oh, it was at night. One was for him slashing the tires, and the other one was him trying to stab me in the parking lot.
Okay.
So they might have called about him. He might have tried to come in there and probably tried to break in the room. So they might have called on him too.
And his name?
Hello. Hi. You okay? Yeah. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Just stay right there. Okay. That was insurance.
No problem. You want to talk to them real quick?
It's about a car accident.
Okay. You can talk. I mean, if it's not going to take. That's him? Don't pick it up. What's the number? Actually, you know what? You can't pick it up.
Hello? You said you're going to do what now?
You heard what I said.
I didn't hear what the heck you said. You said you're going to do what when you catch who?
You heard what I said. I said, kill me.
Okay, what you mad at him about?
That's a threat for shit. No, I told you I was getting it wrong. You thought I was bullshit. Huh?
What is it?
Just say.
Where you get the gun from?
Don't worry about it. I'll get somebody and go somebody.
Yeah, I bet.
I told you make a threat.
I don't have nothing to do with what you and him. What did you talking about?
Now, this man sounds crazy. I feel for her, okay? Because she's also just like, okay, I'm trying to move on, and he's also sounding crazy. He needs to relax. All right, you want to move on. He probably thought, oh, she ain't gonna have nobody. You know, that's the thing. These men be thinking in their little bright minds, oh, you know, I'm all she can get. I'm the best she can do. And then when the woman moves on, they're pissed. They're like, what the? They're like, are you serious, bro? You already have a new man? How dare you? I want to fight. I want to take your kids from you. I want to whatever. Like they suddenly have an issue at that point. So it appears like that's what's going on here. But let's continue, guys. And I don't want to hear none of that stop the. I don't want to hear none of that stop the cap. Okay.
Last time I checked, I am grown. I am a grown person. You can't tell me who I can associate with, who I can't talk to. You sound crazy.
We'll see.
Something wrong with you. You need help.
It ain't that wrong with me. I told you, you said on Facebook, watch your movie down baby by.
Okay.
It ain't crazy.
Yeah, that's a true status. Watch who you have babies by because people are turning crazy. But you can't sit there and threaten people because they talk to me. That's crazy.
No, I'm saying because you should have gave that nigga my goddamn number.
If you in the car and you on speakerphone and you making threats to somebody, your number is gonna pop up on the screen, bro.
I don't care. It's a case. It's not number, buddy. They can't retrace no. It's not number, buddy.
Oh, you ain't trying to be traced. Something's wrong with you. Something's really wrong with you.
No, that nigga shouldn't have made threats.
Ain't nobody made no threats to you.
Ain't nothing good. That nigga come out. You
said even if he did. See what I'm talking about? You stood outside that man. You went to that man's residence and stood outside his house.
Okay, you made threats like that girl Mr. Bad.
Why you be lying? Something's wrong with you. How are you gonna make a threat to me and then they say, oh well, if you do something to me, this gonna be the consequences of what you do. That happens. You can't just go around threatening people and just think you Billy Badass.
He said, well, I went over there, mom come up here. So the reason why I'm sure like you call the police. You know what you want my motherfucker grandma?
Because you was on his property. You was on his property.
Okay. I ain't got nothing to say.
Well, you known for being a big liar. But okay.
I could have shot you right there. All right, we'll see.
I'm trying to figure out what the hell anything to do with me though.
We will see.
Like something wrong with you. You slashing people's tires. Then something wrong with you. Carrying knives like you finna kill somebody. Like you, boy, you need help. Something's majorly wrong with you. And I hope one day you get that help for real. You got a gun and ain't gonna even use it. How dumb do you look?
How you feel when threats at you like Rochelle and all the rest of them lady threats? Okay.
And I keep going on by my business. You don't see me going to get no gun. You gonna show him.
And then they told him, they said, leave his baby mama alone, because that nigga got
That man can talk to whoever he want to talk to. He can talk to whoever he want to talk to.
All right, we'll see. All right, so you want to get a smart ass too, Minnie?
Yep. I ain't worried about you doing nothing to me. So you might as well just go home, go to bed, because I ain't worried about all that you talking about.
You ain't got to worry about none of it.
I'm not.
Since you gave that nigga my phone number, say that nigga what I told you. All right, I got to talk to that too.
I'm not worried about you doing nothing to me.
Okay, you want to play? That won't be, this is chatting together.
Okay, and your point is?
I'm saying this shit a game, ain't it?
Yes, you're funny.
All right.
All right.
I'm funny. And you lied to me. The whole time.
I am wrong. But now since you say that,
he was just going in circles with whatever he was saying.
Yeah.
So can I see the text messages again?
So many.
Yeah. Now, who is he threatening? You or?
Well, he called me and threatened me, but this time he was talking about the guy that I talked to. Yeah, he stops his house because he know I be there.
So he's making threats to the guy you're talking to.
Yeah, but he makes threats to me over the phone.
Okay. Is that him calling again?
Yeah. Hello?
Out of nowhere, this genius decided to show up. When the officer spots him, this is when it goes all downhill.
All right, can you stop calling me now? Come outside where? Come outside. Honey, I'm not worried about you doing nothing to me.
I ain't showing you. I'm
All righty.
Is that him?
Yeah, that's him.
I ain't with you.
894. Hey, you want to go stop that guy?
Wow. So if you guys just got in, you probably don't know that he what he called it, he didn't know that this was being recorded and shown to the police. He thought he was just talking with her. So he had the audacity to show up there. Lana Love says, I knew he was going to pop up, genius. Listen, this is how she knew the stalker in him would pop up, but he is stupid to pop up. Okay, this is not a smart move.
I stopped him. He's making apparently terroristic threats towards her and you.
Listen, Ava, I be trying to tell them, don't come back to the scene of where you terrorize somebody, where you stalking somebody, where you hurting. Don't come back to the scene of the crime. Okay, they're claiming you done came to their job, their house. Where don't go back there. That is not smart. That's not smart. But again, he couldn't help himself. He couldn't help himself. He needed to be stalking her until he was able to prove her point, right? That she don't want him around. Yet, boom, now we're on the phone, and poof, he popping up. Now he's suddenly outside. He's been stalking her, right? He's been outside. He's been nearby.
Hey, stop. Hey, man.
As the suspect flew through the gas station at top speeds, he threw his gun on the ground.
Stop! 9-4 Central, get the dog. Stop! Running towards the river. Run that way. We can just follow along there. All right. There he is. Stop running! We see you! Stop running right now! Can we get some other units to go down Sycamore and go to the river down there? Stop running! Come back up here right now. Dude, you ain't Aquaman. Come on back up here. You're gonna get bit. Don't do it. A dog. It's on the way. Come on up, man. You're making it harder than it has to be. Yeah, you can. Come on. Quit being stupid. That's his gun. 10-4, if we get a unit to head over there. Hey! It's gonna belong to him.
Feeding away on
Yeah.
his bike. Oh my God. We have gotten so crazy. But I did not want to go because I had no idea what it was loaded into that.
So you saw him throw it?
Yes, I saw him throw it.
Can you can I get your information?
Yeah, but I couldn't identify him as a
That's
person.
okay.
Okay.
Just that you saw him throw it is fine.
Okay. I think that lady over there also saw him throw
Okay.
it. She was kind of afraid he was going to come back and get it.
What's your birthday? All right. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Ma'am, I am praying for you and your family. Thank you. No one deserves to be threatened.
Are you the one that all this happened to? I'm gonna talk to you. Hold on. Let me get the serial number.
Come on up, man. You're making it worse than it has to be, all right? You coming back up? All right, man. When you come up, don't be running, all right? We got eyes on him. We can't get to him. We're trying to make this easy for you. Yeah. Hey, man. Come on up. This is a good spot. Don't make it. It doesn't have to be any harder, all right? Hey, you see us? Right up here. Come on up here. Hey, come up here, okay? 9-4 Central. Have the K9 unit come to where we are, not across the river. I thought you were coming up, man. He's not. He's fine. There was a spot. We're just trying to help you prevent the dog bite, all right? Just come up right here. Look here. Look here. Good spot. Right here. Good spot. There you go. Come on up here, man. You're good. Up this way. Up this way. To your right. To your right. To your right. He's not trying to. Hey, this is a good spot. You see me? Right? Hey. To your right. To your right. Straight up. Straight up. Straight up. I understand, but come on, man. You got to do this. Prevent it before the dog comes, all right?
And I love how they keep telling him, like, hey, just try to avoid a dog bite. Avoid a dog bite. Like, trying to lure him into it. Now, guys, we are so close to 3,000 subscribers. And I'm so grateful for you guys. But help me get all the way. We only need a few more subscribers. Do me a favor, guys. Hit the like button, subscribe, all of that. And get me all the way to 3,000. Okay? Only a handful. Only a handful until we get to 3,000. So do me the favor, guys. Hit the like button, subscribe, share. Sometimes you guys come and you watch and you forget all about the like button, and I get it. But here's my gentle reminder to you guys to please push me further into the algorithm by liking, sharing, and subscribing the video. So let's continue, guys. Oh,
He's right here. We got eyes on him, but can't kind of get to him into the water ourselves. Right on the edge of it.
Okay, hold on. What happened, girl? What happened?
All day over John. And this was my cousin.
You're good.
Yeah, and
Who is he?
he's my baby daddy.
What's his name?
But see, we haven't been together for 2 years, and this how crazy he is. I made 2 reports, not last night, but the night before that. He tried to stab me with a knife, and then he slashed my tires, so I had to put a donut on it. I made 2 reports for that, and then today he been sending me pictures of a gun, saying he was gonna kill me and my boyfriend.
What's his birthday? Were you in this parking lot when all that happened, or what?
Yeah, I was talking to the police at the time, and he's so dumb. He was talking to me and making threats over the phone, riding up the hill. That's how they was chasing him.
Do you have your phone with you? Can I see the pictures? You said he was sending you pictures of a gun. Where would he go? Do you know where he's staying at?
Yeah, I know where he's staying.
Where's that? Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all familiar with that. He's been threatening to kill me and my boyfriend.
Okay, that's the gun he threw.
Mm-hmm. And then they was catching him in action because he was actually threatening over the phone.
Okay.
And that's when they had to.
Can you screenshot those for me and send them, text them to this number?
All right, this is a good spot. Look at this. Right here, straight ahead.
yeah, the sad part, Amanda, is sometimes there'll be type of man that they feel like you don't have other options. And so if you move on and you try to do better, they get even more angry. And I assume he probably thought she's a bigger girl, that she wouldn't move on, that she would feel sad or whatever. She's moving on. She got a new man. She got her thing going on, and he's really upset about. Sin said, if this lady is not single, I know I will find my husband. Sin. Okay? There's a man out there for every single one of us, wherever we fall at the moment on the spectrum of beauty, of, all of that. She moved on. Period. And he thought she was going to stay stuck waiting for him, and because she didn't, now he's extra mad. Now he's like, oh no, you don't get to move on. Move on. After me? Yeah, he don't want her to have anyone else. Exactly. He's like, I don't want you, but I don't want you to have anyone else. You're going to be single, lonely, right? That's what he wants for her. Because the fact that she got a new man is really pissing him off. He's like, oh no, I thought you were going to be single. Lonely, ain't getting no sex, going to be begging for me. And she's not, because she got somebody else. And these men don't understand. It's not about looks per se. It's about confidence. It's about personality. It's about the essence that a woman brings. A woman doesn't have to look perfect. But if she has perfect energy, if she has a pure heart, people are going to fall for that first. Because you can be beautiful and have ugly insides and nobody wants to be around you. They don't want you. None of that. And that happens too. Where women who are exteriorly very beautiful, they can't get nothing but some dude trying to bust it open and throw her in the street after. Because the real good man, they look at her and they're like, no ma'am. No ma'am. Dead on the inside. And same for men. Y'all better let Deborah cry. Let her do what she's gonna do. Okay? Anyways, let's continue on in this video. Where's my mouse? All right.
Hey, right here. Look at me. 10-4, they can come. This way. Up this way. Come on, man. You're making it harder than it has to be. Look, I see you. You see me. Straight up. Come on. If they're available, they can start heading this way. To your right. Come on. Is there a way down here we can get up here? All right, take your breath, but come on, man. 7-5 to units. If we can get a few more units to 473 and 394, I'm across the river and I got eyes on the suspect. They're just trying to get him to come up the hill without having to go down there with him. And I saw you checking your pockets, all right? We don't have to make it a situation. I said I saw you checking your pockets. I know, but you dropped it back at the race truck. Don't reach in your pockets again. Okay, don't go in your pockets, okay? Just keep your hands visible. He's coming up here. He's catching his breath, apparently. He's not coming up, huh? Bro, we are trying to ask you a question about a situation, and you take off running. So now just come up here, okay? We wanted to talk to you about a situation, but now you take off running. How did I scare you? Hey, just climb up that tree and walk. Hey, hurry up, man.
You got put up on, okay?
Go ahead and start walking up here. Go ahead and start walking up here. No, start walking up here.
Well.
Look, you're not going far. You ain't going far.
Hey, where am I going to close? Come on. I'm sorry.
Go ahead and come over here. You don't need to get some rest to come over here and lay down. Let's go.
What do you do while they talk to you?
Let's go right here. Me.
Where you at?
You ain't talking to him no more.
Why?
Right here. Of course. That was me talking to you, right? I understand. I'm going to come to you. I'm going to meet you halfway, all right?
I'm tired, too.
I understand. You try.
What you talking about?
So once we get you back up here, we're going to talk about it, all right?
Okay.
You want to keep on?
Yeah, I got my book bag.
Look at that. We could have both fell.
Huh?
We could have both fell. Yeah, we got your book bag. Maybe. Where'd you drop your book bag at?
Right now when I dropped my bike.
All right. Check it out.
Okay, I'm gonna say this, guys. Leave Deborah alone. Stop responding to Deborah. Honest reviewer, you're being an instigator and you're acting like rude and trying to attack Deborah. So stop that. All right? Focus on the video. You guys literally distracted me from I wanted to respond. You see? You guys are a distraction in the chat. Cut the BS. Now, what is going on? Stop being antagonistic. Seriously, stop being antagonistic to each other, both of you guys.
I'm going to grab your hand, and we're not going to play any games.
I'm trying to figure out what situation.
Okay, but listen. I'm going to grab your hand. I'm going to pull you up. You're going to go to this officer.
Okay.
We're going to temporarily put you in cuffs because you ran from us.
Don't make me time y'all out.
What he's going to do is he's going to lay down right here.
No, listen to him.
You're going to lay down. Listen, hey.
Go to him.
Yeah, go to him. Lay your face down, okay?
All right, I got
You're good. All right, lay here.
Is that a damn plastic bag on his head?
you. You got to remember.
Is that a plastic bag on his head? Okay, let's continue.
Everybody, hey, Randy, come on. Put your hands behind your back.
The other one behind your back.
Hey, get that other hand out your pocket, bro. I'm trying to get my phone while I'm breaking. Get it. Shit out of your pocket. Get my phone down there before I break it.
We'll get it. Once we stand you up. You can tell them to disregard if they. All right. Yeah, roll over. Stand up. We're going to help you, all right? You're not going to fall. All right, turn around and walk up to that officer. He's going to help you walk up. You got it.
Man, you done scared me, man. Oh, you were right too. In your you were scared and funny. I like the do-rag. What do-rag? It ain't do-rag.
Mommy, I'm coming. Tell that
They
man
got,
don't
they
call the
got,
police
they got
on
him.
y'all.
They got him.
They did?
Yeah.
Mama! They got him. All this time he been threatening me, got us kicked out the hotel. Now I have to go get my family because he got us kicked out.
Were you here when all this happened?
Yeah. Mama, tell that the owner man from the hotel don't call the police. That man might call the police because they just sitting there. Because I had to meet with the officers here. Yes, Mom. He making you leave. And my mom disabled. Oh my God.
Where's your boyfriend at?
He's still at work.
Okay.
And he normally stops his house. He has a disabled mom, so he'll stand across the street. And he just asked me just where he was going. Just then, he was finna kill him.
Where's your boyfriend live? How long y'all been together?
We just started talking. I would say a friend. We're not dating because I'm gonna call him cute. He messed that up.
Okay.
What's the name? Hey, just don't step on those briars.
Yeah, just be careful. So
Listen to me. Take a deep breath, okay?
What's the situation?
All right, guys. So I'm going to end it there. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. We're at 3 hours. I really have to get on to some productive things. It's Sunday and Monday. We know we have to go back to work, get back to business. And I'm going to be doing more shows during the week. I promise, guys, the last week and a half, I've just been so tired. Like, you don't understand. Tired, getting a little bit sick and being exhausted all day. That's really all it is. But thank you guys for joining me for this one. I'm going to do a part 2 of when cops are the bad guys. I noticed I got a higher than usual. When I say higher than usual, I mean instead of the usual 2 to 4, I got 6 dislikes. So I know people were really, really upset about that. So I want to do some more challenging content. So do you guys understand? I'm here to be an unbiased, and I try to be unbiased, an unbiased person who's viewing. And sometimes I feel like people expect me to just always agree with law enforcement. And that episode made me feel that way the most. So we're going to do a part 2 of when cops are the bad guys. Okay. And it's going to be great. It's going to be great because we're going to spend time talking about what's really going on out here in these streets with the police, with the public, and why there is a level of distrust that the public has for the police, and also why the police are frustrated with the public. We're going to go into every single aspect of that. So thank you all for joining me here today. I appreciate you guys. If you can do me the biggest favor and hit the like button on your way out, I'm going to come back to you guys tonight. I'm going to do a true crime story. I know you guys don't feel the same about that stuff as you do body cam, but I will be back probably 8 or 9 to do a true crime little snippet on Sarah Boone. All right. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Hit the like on your way out, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye. Always on the move.